The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, yo, first of all, I want to say big ups to all the parents that had a hand and a few other body parts involved in creating half of our current podcast team. That's right. It's birthday week on the show. So you know what? Happy B-Day, Wolfie. It's kind of like when birthdays collide, but there's a very special little boy that's having a milestone. That's right. Monster Zero has turned the big 5-0. If you didn't know, your ass is an old geezer. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for ya. Happy birthday. And maybe we should change our call letters to WAARP. But I should talk with marketing about that. So for right now, welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome all you little zombies. You are listening to Trick or Treat Radio, starring the Deadites.
Welcome to episode 464 of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is the world's most dangerous podcast and is recorded in front of an undead studio audience here at Castle Wolfenstein, also at the Lair of Lost Swag within the Raven Chateau, the Lair of the Gods, and also Casa Day 50.
Yeah. Look, hey.
How does it feel to be a half a century old?
God, you had to put it that way, huh?
Yep.
Well, look, the positive thing is that I won't be around to see the next 50 years. So
Or maybe
whatever
you will.
happens. Oh God. Please no. All right, so I'm 50. Yeah. I gotta say, for the first time, it actually feels weird.
Are you talking about your balls or your dick or what feels weird?
No, those felt the same.
Oh.
Those feel the same. If you don't believe me, check them out yourself.
Nope, definitely not.
Okay. All right, come on, aim for the birthday boy.
Especially.
Okay. No, it's the first time I ever felt a little bit different. Switching ages. I think the last time I felt like this is when I turned 18.
When I turned 18. 32 years ago. I remember. I was so innocent. I hadn't had sex. I hadn't drank. I haven't driven a car.
Remember apologizing a lot, haven't left my parents' house.
Yeah. And it feels weird, 50. I mean, my life is really.
We don't know. We're not 50.
Yeah, we don't know.
No,
Tell us.
Just look at.
Oh.
My life is really over.
Wow. Well, you know what, MZ? Your life might be on the downturn. It might be trending down. You might be, living the tail end of your life here. But on tonight's episode, this is your life, MZ.
Yeah.
We have content. Well, I should say, let me give some credit where credit's due. Raven Shadow has put together a whole plan of events for tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Raven Shadow, do you want to go ahead and talk about this a little bit?
Oh man, I put together a hoary host of chaos for you. Did a lot of reaching out over the weekends. Very special day. I'm very proud of you. I'm giving you a hard time.
I did a little reach around too.
Yeah, I reached around, wrenched it off, and I called some people. I bribed some people. I called in a few favors. So maybe over the course of tonight, we might be able to hear from them. And listen, we were all there for your 30th birthday party. What was that? I'm not good with math, Johnny. What's that? 20 years ago?
Yes, the DC 30 party.
The DC 30 party at the Manor. And granted, we can't celebrate that. If I want to, but Aries is scared. He won't come over. But I would have a big cookout for you. We could have done that, but at least maybe we could reach out to some friends and we can have a little virtual birthday party for you. So it's all about you, you fucking gore fuck.
So before we jump into things, I want to give I know Aries just found out about this as MZ was connecting. He's like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about? What are we doing?" And I was like, "Rave Chow, you didn't tell Aries? Told everyone else in the fucking world." But not Aries.
I'm trying to figure out now I think I know how to add people. So maybe I should have started a new group chat. But,
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You could even
or maybe just a text.
Yeah, you could have even asked me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You did a lot of work for this, Rave Chat. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm not. No. You forgot someone on the show. You don't get to pat yourself on the back.
Sorry, brother. I'm a little hurt by you.
I'm a little hurt by you.
Wow.
You didn't even think of me when all this was going on.
He's gonna hurt you.
I think
and you wonder why I'm just happy here in my own little abode.
Oh shit! It's fucking on.
All right, well that makes me feel bad.
Okay, good.
Makes me feel bad. Nice. Well, I apologize.
I accomplished what I was trying to do. Okay, we can move on. Let's fuck with MZ now, if my understanding is correct.
All right, so I'm gonna put Aries on the spot. You have a moment. You have a moment though, Aries. You have a few moments. I'll go first. But I figured we could all relay an MZ story, whether it's from the show, whether it's from real life. I have so many. I haven't even I wish I had thought to narrow in. But I think the one I'm gonna tell, I've probably told it on the show before, but if I have, it's been a long time. All right, so this is actually, I think it was for, I don't know if it was for DC 30. It was around his 30th birthday party. And there ended up being a hot dog eating contest between my brother, Psycho Patrick. Well, actually, no, it was just between him and himself. But him and Dr. Joey Tron had a bet. And the bet was it 25? Can you guys corroborate that? I think it was 25 hot dogs.
I believe so.
All right. So if for those who haven't met my brother, he's 6'8". He at the time he weighs less now, but at the time he was probably about 280, 290, maybe even close to 300 pounds. A big fucking wrestler size dude. 6'8".
And with the dreadlocks, he was 6'10" because he had a giant.
Yeah, he had predator dreadlocks.
Yeah, down to his waist. So he's an intimidating looking dude. Anyways, 25 hot dogs. It's like, okay, well, if anyone could do it, he could probably put him down. So the bet was he eats 25 hot dogs, and then the loser has to pay for the hot dogs and call the winner by a chosen nickname. Adam's my brother Adam, his nickname would have been Lee Aya Coca-Cola, and Dr. Joey Tron, if he won, his nickname would have been his Royal Professio. So this is it, 25 fucking hot dogs, and you pay for them and get to call someone. You have to call someone a nickname whenever they ask you to. That was it. So my brother put down I don't know, maybe 10 or 11. He's dipping them in ketchup and mustard. He's doing the whole bit. He didn't. End of story. He didn't do it. And there was a shitload of hot dogs left over. So we all decided to just go nuts and eat hot dogs and just pig out. So I prepared one for MZ, special just for MZ. I took it, I hollowed it out. I put a tampon inside of it and covered it in ketchup. I handed him the hot dog. He took a bite, and the string was in his teeth. He's like, what the fuck is this? And then he looked inside and he saw it. And he was like, you fucking asshole. You were so pissed. It's one of the few times you've actually been pissed at me, I think. In like 25 years, I don't think you've ever been as pissed at me as you were then.
I remember that. That took place in the kitchen.
Yeah. How
That
could you
took place
forget?
in the kitchen. And I mean, yeah, it's been like 25 years, but it seems kind of silly to bring it up now, but there is a question that I have to ask now that this has been brought up, and I don't think I've ever asked. Where'd you get the tampon from?
From Max.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
had one on her, so I just asked if I could have one.
Well, that was awfully nice of her.
Because that would have been like
Let me see a thanker for me, will you?
that was 2002 or 2003 at the Manor. I remember
Yeah.
coming home. I was doing like a costume change, and I was going out somewhere else. But you guys were all there. Everything was steaming. It was so fucking hot up in that kitchen
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah,
it was summertime, and there were so many fucking hot dogs. And everyone was fucking there. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. Just don't fucking break too much shit when I'm gone. But yeah, that was wild.
So
Yeah, that was that was funny.
That's
Remember
yeah,
that.
that's my story. Speaking of hot dogs, this is just a quick little addendum. One time, MZ and I used to go. This is back in my meat eating days, Raven Shadow. You'll be happy to hear about this story.
Oh, tell it slow.
No, and MZ and I used to go to Coney Island, who have like really good hot dogs in central Massachusetts area. And he and I used to go, I don't know, like several times a month, probably, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. And so I contacted him on like a Sunday afternoon around 3, and I was like, hey, man, you want to go to Coney? He's like, oh, dude, I just got back from there. And I was like, all right, well, if you want, you can just go with me and, like we'll hang out. He's like, all right, cool, I'll go. So we got there, and he had 7 hot dogs with chili on them and 2 sodas, like previously. And then when we went together, he got 4 with chili and then got like another soda. And then he went back for more and got another 3 and then soda. So throughout the day, within the span of like 3 hours, he ate 14 hot dogs with chili on them. Yes, Raven Shadow.
One addendum to that. I feel that it was at least you, myself, and Double D.
Oh,
that
yeah.
It was a posse.
I remember.
Okay, yeah.
And we may have Tron might have been there. Probably not Aries, but we may have even played wiffle ball that day. But
He would have freaking vomited.
yeah,
Yeah. Eat 14 hot dogs and then go play wiffle ball.
I think you reached out to MZ. He's like, well, I was already there 2 hours ago, but I'll come over. But he ate more, and I typically do like 3 to 4 dogs when we go. But his second appearance, he overdid what I usually do, add on to what he already had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I did forget about that. Marion in the
The
chat
dogs
says,
are good.
Marion says, hot dog Annie's forever.
Hot dog Annie's is pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't like it as much as Coney Island when I
pretty
did eat hot dogs. But all right, so that
is Coney Island's far better than hot dog Annie's.
yeah. So that's my story. Raven Shadow, you're going to go next, but before that, we got a bunch of voice messages, so I'm going to play some voice messages as well. So we'll get a short one here, and then Raven Shadow, if you want to tell a story. But here we go. We got a bunch of these that we're going to play throughout the show. MZ, this is your life.
Hey, Rich, it's Mike Baronis. Remember that time we left Chiller, and I almost got us killed as I was taking the freeway lane over to the business lane and went through the girders and cut off all sorts of traffic because I was out of gas. It's funny that you never helped me with another convention after that. I'm not sure why. Anyhow, hope all is well. Happy 50th, brother. And remember that Giovanni still wants to be on your back. And go Woo Sox. Woo Sox forever. Bye.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Now I'm too damn old to have Giovanni on my back.
No, you're just
But yeah,
right.
that trip. But yeah, that trip heading back from Chiller. I think it was 2010. Yeah, uh, yeah, there was. Yeah, there was this little situation with the where we needed to get gas really, 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 really bad, and we just cut off like a shit ton of people just to get at a gas station on one of the exits. Pretty wild. Pretty wild.
Is that why you never did another show with him again?
No. Are you kidding me? That was exciting. That was exciting and interesting and fun and daring and death-defying. Can't how many awesome times like that are you going to have in your life?
It's a pretty good story though. So we appreciate Mike Baronis, and I know you and Mike have worked together a lot, MZ. And through Mike, we've met some really cool people, you and I. And he used to host the Barbecue of Blood big cookout every summer. Got to hang out with Gunnar Hansen at that several times. It was a great time. So Mike Baronis is a really fucking awesome dude, and I know you guys had a lot of fun on the road together doing shows.
Oh yeah. I did 2 shows with him at Chiller in Cherry Valley, New Jersey. And I did a bunch of shows with him up here at Rock and Shock in Worcester. So yeah, we worked together several times over the years, and I just hope the con circuit can get back on, and maybe he could get back on it. Who knows? So we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But thank you, Mike, for wishing me a happy birthday. I'm 50. God damn it. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, Raven Shadow, you're up, man.
It's hard. The Coney Island one was definitely one of my go-to ones. But what kind of there's so many fucking Monster Zero stories that are countless that I can't possibly count them all. But one takes place around December, Johnny. If I can tell that story.
Around December. Okay, it doesn't automatically come to me, but go for it.
Around December, about was confused about which holiday was happening around that time.
Okay.
Talking to his brother. Okay. So it was early. Christmas hadn't happened yet. And I think we might have been hanging out, and it was Commissioner Chris, Monster Zero's brother, and Wolfie, and a few other folks. And Commissioner Chris tells Wolfie, happy holidays. And it's Monster Zero's response is, what the fuck are you talking about, Christopher? Christmas isn't for a couple of days. And then, like speaking to a child, the commissioner, Chris says, no, Monster Zero, Wolfie is, part Jewish. It's for Hanukkah. And then Monster Zero says, wait a minute, Wolfie's Jewish. Well, happy Khan. And maybe that doesn't translate nowadays, but you had to fucking be there. But it was just the way he spoke, like to a child. Like it was so like, no, this is how you tie your shoes. Like it had to be there. But that's a story that
Happy Shaka Khan.
Happy Shaka Khan. That's not the holiday, Monster Zero.
Wait, what's better, Happy Shaka Khan or Happy Swalloween?
I mean, it depends what websites you go on. But I would say, yes, Swalloween was pretty good too.
All right, so there's there you go, Raven Shadow, one of Raven Shadow's stories. Now let's cut to another voice message from This Is Your Life, MZ.
Hey guys, it's Brian Paulin from More Vision Films. So it must have been back in 2006 or so. I was on an old horror message board, and I saw this screen name, Monster Zero. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I saw he was from Massachusetts. I'm like, oh, no way. So I started talking. We started up a conversation. And I don't know what happened, but ever since then, each one of my movies has become infected with this Monster Zero. I mean, I don't know how he's doing it. Literally, everyone since that date, he somehow just shows up in the movie. He's in there, every single one. And then one year, we're shooting this movie, And he just pulls this girl off the street. He's like, "Would you like some noodles?" He's like, "We've got plenty of noodles over here." We're like, "Dude, stop scaring the girls with the noodles." But anyways, congratulations, Monster Zero, to making it to 50. I hope you had an awesome birthday. And I hope we get to film and gore you up a little more someday. Take care.
Yes.
That's called renegade filmmaking. You just show up, you know.
Oh shit.
And how do you explain the noodles?
It's not a problem at all. Got plenty of noodles over there.
Oh God, I hate that fucking line. Jesus. That just drives me nuts when I hear that. I just hate it with a passion. Well, when I showed the chick my noodle, she got in the car and off we went. And we haven't heard from her since, which is the strange thing.
Where is she buried?
Buried.
He can't
All right, cremated.
Yeah,
I don't.
he can't say yet. Oh man, well that was awesome. Thank you, Brian Paulin. Brian's a
Thank you, Brian.
great dude, great filmmaker, the fucking king of indie gore. So it's always a pleasure to hear from Brian, and hopefully there's going to be a movie that me, MZ, Raven Shadow, and Mars are all in. That'll be coming out in the near future. You know, could be this year, could be next year, could be the year after. Who knows? But he's still working on Septic, and be interested in checking that out when it's finally out there.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, and all right, Aries, do you have something come to mind?
Yeah, something popped into my head here. Probably going back 10 or 12 years now. We were watching wrestling over at Mars's house. We used to do that for most of the pay-per-views. And I show up over there with my kid. And MZ is already there, hanging out, watching. There's a few other people around. And we're all just hanging out. We're all hanging out, having a good time, watching the pay-per-view, talking, eating chips and everything else. And we're probably more than halfway through the pay-per-view. And right after someone says something to my kid, there's a little bit of a silence. And MZ's sitting right next to him. All of a sudden, that light bulb, you could almost see the light bulb go off above his head. And just like half turns to him and goes, "Holy shit, you're Andy O'Connor." And everyone in the room just goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Huh." And then back to the TV. Just all of a sudden, like, been talking to him all night, not a clue who he was.
How old was he at the time?
Oh, early teens.
I remember. Yeah.
But that's typical of me, and you guys.
Oh yeah,
that.
no.
I think you met Ron Monami for the first time on 8 different occasions. You're like, nice to meet you. He's like, we already met. Oh, same thing with Reverend Scott.
Reverend Scott.
Yeah.
But you think that the Son of War, having beaten you,
yeah, it's true. The Son of War did beat you in a match when he was like 3 years old or 4 or something.
Yeah.
Which I just stumbled across those pictures recently, by the way.
Oh shit! I should have got that queued up. Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Maybe during the break, I'll see if I can do something.
I'll run up and grab the photos during break. I know exactly where they are.
Oh shit! All right, we'll do another voice message. We got some more, to kind of pepper throughout the show. But here's another one, and this is from another friend. This is someone who we met through doing the show. MZ.
Hey, Trick or Treat Radio. This is Kurando Mitsutake calling. Happy birthday, Monster Zero, for your big 5-0. This is amazing. I hope you have a great 50th. And also, happy birthday, Jesse. It's kind of amazing that you guys' birthdays are just 1 day apart. But happy birthdays to both of you. And hopefully we'll be talking about my new movie, Maniac Driver, sometime very soon on your show. I definitely want you guys to be the first ones to review the movie for the U.S. market. Wow. And it's hopefully it's coming soon. All right? Take care, guys. I will check in with you guys again very soon. Catch you later. Bye.
Wow. That's kind of an exclusive right there.
Awesome.
That's like a birthday present for you, MZ.
And you too, buddy.
Yeah. We'll be one of the first ones to see Maniac Driver.
One of the first ones. We will be the first ones.
Well, I mean,
you said America.
In America, yeah.
In this country, yeah. Well, you know what? The country's a pretty big place, so that's nothing short of a huge honor, Corrado.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It really is. That's so fucking cool. So thank you, Corando. And and as you know, we heard from 3 different people, all sort of in related to horror or the film industry, with Mike Baronis, Brian Paulin, Corando. So I mean, it's not paying the bills for you, but you've been able to carve out a little niche. Doing some films with Brian, doing lots of conventions with Mike Baronis, and then also just. Not that this is maybe not as a big deal, but getting to check out a American debut potentially, like one of the first people in America to check out Maniac Driver, one of Corando's next film.
Yeah, well, all the things that I've done in horror over the years for the past, let's see, the first thing I've ever actually done in relation to carving my niche into horror would be with Brian Paulin when I started working with him on Fetus. That was back in 2006, so 15 years ago. And I haven't made a single dime off of any of the stuff that not that I'm complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. Believe me, I do it because of the love of the genre. I love the genre.
For the love of the game.
It really is. And, I've been a horror fan since I was, 8 years old. So,
yeah.
If I can put myself out there and, write for Horror Hound, work with Brian Paulin, do the conventions, work with Italian actors and actresses, as well as others. If I was to stop now, I'd be happy. I'd be very happy, but I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to hopefully do cons. I'm still going to hopefully, maybe some more writing. Who knows?
He's going to do cons and grifts.
And I'm still gonna work with Brian, as well as other directors who would care to have me in their projects. So, I just want to continue that. Like I said,
Jaja Blinks, if you're listening. I said Jaja Blinks, if you're listening.
Yeah, Skip Shea, if you're listening. So I'm out there. Believe me, I'm not stopping.
Oh shit, that's a great story too. We tell it all the time, but yeah, when Monster Zero went into business for himself, during the
which time?
fair.
Just kidding.
Is during the Signal to Noise shoot where he just gets right into that lead actress. Just kept bumping her.
Diana Porter.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she was in the way. What was I going to do? What was
in the way?
I was in a trance. I was supposed to be in a trance. We all were. You guys know this. We were all supposed to be in a trance. She was in my direct line of, directly in my way. What was I supposed to do? Just go, whoop? Nah, that would have been a nice comedy skit, maybe, a nice little blooper or whatever, but it would not have, wouldn't have helped the film any. So I bumped into her. And it wasn't like I ran over her, it wasn't like I was, steamrolling over her, for Christ's sake. I just bumped her butt, and that was the end of it.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? You perverts. You're so
they know what you mean. That's why they're woeing.
Well, you weren't there, Aries.
I know, I keep my mouth shut.
All right, so let's see. Let me see how many more we can fit in here. All right, everyone gave a story, right? Yeah, we all gave stories. All right, I have a video, MZ. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this.
Yeah, I was going to say, this isn't as horrifying as I thought it was going to be, but now I think I might be eating those words.
So let me see if this. Let me see if we can get this to work. There's audio and video to this one, so hopefully you can see it. If not, you'll hear the audio and you can go back and watch it later or something like that. So let's check this out.
Hey, how's it going? I know we've never met before, so allow me to introduce myself. Last week you met Aries Beard Squirrel. Well, I'm Monster Zero's butt pug. Pleasure to meet you. My name is William Christopher Pratt Smith. Anyway, in lieu of the old man's 50th birthday, I figured I'd give him some transition points to help him feel a little more comfortable about this. So, in your 40s, you had to buy yourself a subscription to Pornhub. But in your 50s, you can just use the free trial because the chances of you keeping it up for the duration of a whole video are very slim. Secondly, in your 40s, you get a little concerned because your eyesight's going. But in your 50s, the eyesight going isn't such a bad thing. You no longer have to look at your flabby ass in the mirror. So bonus points for you. So thirdly, in your 40s, you start waking up hurting for no apparent reason. But in your 50s, the pain just reminds you that you're still alive. And finally, in your 40s, it was a little off-putting when you'd sit on the crapper and your balls would touch the water. But in your 50s, it's refreshing when your balls float in the cold water. Anyway, enjoy the day. I got to get back to the mines. But maybe we'll run into each other this weekend when me and Aries Squirrel miraculously end up in Johnny and Raven Shadow's taint and groin area. I never understood how that happens. Anyway, you guys have a great one. Happy birthday, old man. And listen, just a little insight into Monster Zero. His love of Def Leppard is completely tied to his love of stump porn. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you around.
Holy shit.
Stump porn. Is that true? Is that why you like stump porn so much? Because you're a big Def Leppard fan?
Yes.
Raven
Yes.
Shadow, you did the roast thing. You were like doing the laugh, like you were doing.
He was doing the whole Arsenio Hall thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, MZ, I didn't know you had a butt pug. I knew you had an anal flap, but I didn't know about the butt pug.
Neither did I until now. What a surprise! Thank you, butt pug.
Wait, I think we have the name of MZ's memoirs: Anal Flaps and Butt Pugs.
Butt plug. Yeah, that's not good.
What was his name? Will Chris Pratt Smith.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
And yet,
God.
with a name like that, you belong in someone's ass.
I love that you said, thank you, butt pug. Well, thank you to the butt pug. Holy shit. That was fucking good. Corny was laughing his ass off.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, oh, shit, I don't have it with me. Yeah, by the way, Corny, the mug works great. Thank you. It holds my coffee and a little tiny cream that I put in there, and it works wonderfully. The handle's nice and big, so I can fit all my big fat fingers right inside of it and just chug my coffee. It's wonderful. Thanks again, Corny. Appreciate it.
I thought you were going to open that on air.
I did a live unboxing.
You did. It was on Trick or Treat Radio.
Oh, I thought it was going to be on here.
Oh, maybe you should look at the Trick or
Maybe I
Treat
should
Radio.
spend more time on social media, like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No, don't, Aries. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh no, I know exactly what it is, and that's why I'm not there.
It's not all it's crapped up to
No,
be.
but- Yeah, I did it. What, Saturday? Was it last Saturday? Yeah, had to have been Saturday.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is Saturday. Yeah, and
Yeah.
also I meant to. I totally forgot. I was rushing to get everything ready for the show, and I forgot to go grab it. But Corny also got me a present as well. So thank you, Corny. He got me I think it's like a laser etched Boba Fett pint glass. It's really fucking cool.
Nice.
So I got a nice pint glass, which I appreciate because I use those fairly often to drink water or seltzer or whatever. So thank you, Corny. I appreciate it, buddy.
You fucking wild man, Johnny. It's seltzer, seltzer, really?
Seltzer, yeah.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
I like a little seltzer with a little lime.
Don't have too many of those.
All right. Let me see what else we got here.
Butt plug.
Butt plug. Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna. I'm just gonna be trying to go to sleep one night randomly, and I'm just gonna think of butt plug and just start fucking dying.
Just hold it inside you, and just keep it.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, just keep it, and you just don't even think about it. Just hold on to it. Hold on to that memory.
No,
think about it. Why?
I'm not gonna hold a butt plug inside me. That's MZ's thing. It's his gimmick.
If someone does it.
Yeah, that's my gimmick.
See, he knows.
I think we need to get marketing in on this and get a butt pug.
MZ, if the Woo Sox had a free butt plug night, would you be there? Would that get you to go?
No.
The Pug Sox.
Never. Which, by the way, I meant to say, and I wanted to tell Smoke and Ty this, who's constantly asking me if I want to go to a game with him. I was watching a game just for an inning or two, just to see how it is. I was watching one of the games on TV, and guess what happened? People are starting to woo. I'm like, son of a bitch! I knew it would happen.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, everyone knew it was happening.
Yeah. You're not some fucking Karnak over there. I just knew it. I'm the only one that knew this was going to happen.
I called it, Wolfie.
Called it.
Aye.
Atomic Dog called it. Well,
the Magic Butt Plug called it.
Speaking of Evil Corny, looks like Evil Corny left a little message. So let's check in.
Happy 50th birthday, MZ. I'm not going to roast you on this, but I just want to wish you a happy 50th birthday. Also, Wolfie, happy birthday to you, too.
Thank you.
Your birthday was a couple days ago. Hope you all have a good one. I think it's funny that Raven Shadow left Ares out of the deal. But overall, I'm not going to say anything mean. At some point, I kind of wish that I'll meet you all in person again. That was pretty cool. Meeting y'all during Rock and Shock a couple years ago. It's funny that MZ didn't recognize me when, when I was standing in front of him. That really tickled me because he was completely clueless about that. But you all have a good one. Evil Corny out.
I do remember that. We were there hanging out at the booth for, I don't know, a good, minute or two maybe? MZ's talking in front of the booth. And, whatever. Sometimes we have people just hanging out inside the booth. MZ just didn't look over or didn't make the connection. And then he said, Corny, hey, MZ. And you looked at him. He's like, it's Corny. He's like, oh, Corny! And he fucking flipped out.
Well, because look,
way to hide, Corny.
Look, and you say it all the time, Wolfie. We do a stupid show. We're a bunch of assholes who just talk movies, and apparently roast people when we have a birthday party.
No, a milestone birthday party.
Okay, well, still, I mean, just the idea that someone would travel to see us is still mind blowing. It really is. It's just crazy I mean, and we've had 4 of our listeners come and visit us. And it's 4 separate years. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane. Or 5 if you want to count the wedding of the century.
Shit, this is a story too. My great Monster Zero story when fucking McFarlane came up with his fiance, to come out, hang out with us, see a Deadite show, and then Monster Zero dressed as fucking Chow Daddy is in every fucking picture. Like, I think you even like fucking stepped in front of the beautiful Joanna to get you to put yourself over.
Once again, going into business for himself, right?
Yeah. Photo.
I was told to stand there. Otherwise, I would never go anywhere near these people. I mean, they're having a big celebration. They're going to get married and all. You don't want Chow Daddy in there dicking it up.
No one wants that. From Texas to fucking Central Mass, Chow Daddy, every motherfucking picture.
Yeah, they can remember their engagement fondly. Having Chow Daddy in every fucking picture.
Hey, be glad he didn't perform the nuptials. Father Chow Daddy could have performed the wedding.
Well, at least Butt Pug didn't make an appearance. Oh shit! All right, we got
I'm tired of commitments.
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, so we have. Let me do like 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna talk about a movie. I don't want to interrupt the movie discussion with voice messages, so we'll do the rest after the discussion. But I didn't even talk about what we're going to be doing. I neglected to do that. We jump right in with the MZ stuff. But we're going to be talking about a film called Caveat, which is a Shudder exclusive that just popped up on streaming on Shudder. So we'll be talking about that in just a few minutes. So if anyone listening has seen it and you have some thoughts, there's still some time to send in a voice message, podcast@trickortreatradio.com, or if you have you want to roast MZ, you have stories, you have something you want to say to MZ, feel free to leave a voice message about that if you're listening to this live. And if for some reason you didn't catch us live, you're listening on the podcast, then you can always send a voice message and we'll play for next week. We'll play some leftover roast. Have some leftover roast, Raven Shadow. Do you ever do that?
Yeah, no, yeah. You put it in the oven.
You've never made a roast in your life, so you don't know.
No, but I've eaten it. No, my mom made roast. That's nice.
All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, well, let's play this next one, and we'll start to wrap things up and head to break in a few minutes.
Hello, Trick or Treat Radio. This is the San Diego Chicken, and I just wanted to step away from my job as the greatest mascot of all time of sporting events all across the West to wish MZ a happy birthday. Now, I did hear that MZ is not very much a big fan of myself. Well, not being a big fan is an understatement, but I thought I'd just show my kindness of my heart that I'm not such a bad guy and wish MZ a happy birthday. A happy 50th birthday. So, MZ, Monster Zero, is that what they call you? Happy birthday. Ha. Yes. Screw that. I'm coming for you, MZ. You keep talking smack about me. I'm coming for you. Just me and you. Me and you. All right? We're going to make Family Guy look like a little, I don't know what we're going to make it look like, but we're going to make it look like anything. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. All right. Oh, the kitties. Right. Okay. I'll see you, MZ.
I'll take you on right now.
I think the San Diego Chicken could be a death metal singer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, deeper voice than I thought on him.
Come after you.
Yeah, his voice belies his appearance. It really does.
Well, what do you think about that, MZ? As San Diego Chicken's calling you out, man.
I'll take him on. take them on.
That's it.
It'll be a battle, though. It will be a battle. I mean, if you ever watch Family Guy, you see Peter Griffin fighting the chicken all the time. Not the San Diego chicken, but just a regular chicken.
Just a regular ass chicken.
Oh yeah, you got to see these. You got to see it, dude. It's so funny, and it's so evenly matched too. That's the thing. There's not one that outweighs the other as far as hitting and punching goes. I mean, the offense is great on both of these two, and I could see that. I could see that happening for me and the San Diego chicken. It'll be an even fight, but ultimately I'll come out on top.
That was your fucking promo. You used to be a fucking backyard wrestler, and that's it. Yeah, I'm going to come out on top, San Diego chicken.
Yeah, 50. What do you want from
me? Old fuck.
Tired.
You know what? I'm going to make this match happen. I'm going to make this match happen. And when the San Diego chicken beats you, you have to get a San Diego chicken tattoo.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I like that.
That's a tall order, but I'm willing to take it.
On your arse.
Well, of course. Where else would the San Diego chicken go?
Fair.
Your forehead.
No, not my forehead.
I get the cock on your head. What's a rooster? It's not a chicken. Not sure what the difference.
Look at a butt plug.
Yeah, you get a butt plug.
All right. So big thanks to San Diego Chicken. I know he's probably very busy working. It sounded like he was at a game. So we appreciate him calling in. All right, we'll do one more, and then we'll head to wrap things up and head to a break. Let's hear the next one.
Hey, Monster Zero, this is Rufus. And Ronaldo. You know, your balls. Hey, it's been, it's been a while. 50 years. 50 fucking years we've been living here. Oh my God, this is miserable. You know what, MZ, we're just gonna put it to you straight like this. It's not you, it's us. We need to end things. Could you perhaps get some surgery to have us removed? That would be most appreciated. You can just donate us to science, whatever. We're just sick of being with you, man. We don't have another 50 years in us, all right? All right, well, hey, this is Rufus. And Ronaldo. And, happy birthday, buddy, but, don't call us ever again.
Why is Ronaldo so far away?
Can't fit the same fucking space, man. It's like...
It must be a really good mic, and it was only up to Rufus.
Well, on the flip side of this whole thing, they have a much higher voice than I thought. I thought they'd be more bass than the San Diego chicken.
Your expectations are being fucking crushed tonight, Aries.
Well, I don't think Rufus and Ronaldo have really anything to worry about, because if the folk tales are true, my balls will be drifting farther and farther away from me as the years go on. So I don't think they have anything to worry about. It might take a little time, but they'll go away soon.
I think they're sick of getting dunked in the toilet every time you sit down.
Yeah, as Butt Plug said.
Oh
shit.
God, so fucking pendulous.
Double D's hanging out, and he says MZ should fight the San Diego chicken in a tuxedo steel cage match. Oh shit. All right, and Corny was laughing. I guess Corny liked the Rufus and Ronaldo. So we appreciate Rufus and Ronaldo finding some time to give us a call. All right, so let's we'll wrap things up. We'll head to a break, and then we'll play some. We'll do discussion about the film. We'll do some more voice messages. So if you guys want to, we'll make this short and sweet. If you want to help support the show, head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio, and you can help support us for as little as $2 a month. And we get all sorts of goodies. So when you join, you can get in one of the 3 tiers, and there is lots to go with it. So hop on over to the Patreon, give it a look if you're not already a supporter. And for those that are supporting us, thank you very much. We appreciate your patronage, and we love you guys all very, very much. And also, if you guys want to help support the show, head on over to trickortreatradio.com. Look at the Amazon logo on the front page. You click on it. It's going to bring you to Amazon. It's got to input our affiliate link. So everything you purchase in that session will get attributed to us. We get a tiny little cut. Doesn't cost them any extra, Raven Shadow.
But it's another way to help keep the lights on.
That's right. So every little bit helps. We pay a lot to keep the show going. We got hosting fees for the podcast, for the website. We got subscription fees for doing the live streaming software, XSplit, and various other funds. I'm not going to bore you guys with everything, but it's it gets pricey over the course of a month. So we appreciate all the help you guys provide to us. And also on trickortreatradio.com, we have a store. You click on the store, and in there you're going to find some digital goods. We got the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio Volumes 1 through 3. And if you guys, we've been doing the show for almost 9 years now. I don't expect you to have heard every episode, so if you want to hear the highlights, the lowlights, the midlights, everything in between, the arguments, the songs, the interviews, whatever, you can get a nice little sampling of it. It's just like the old Denny sampler that Raven Shadow used to love with the Mott sticks.
Motsy Watsy sticks, potato skins, and was it a chicken tender? Chicken tender up in there?
Chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies?
Yeah.
That's nice. I want that right now.
And you gotta get spicy seasoned fries on the side.
Oh, seasoned curlies.
Seasoned curlies, yep.
They didn't have the curlies. Denny's didn't have curlies.
That's right. They were just regular. Yeah, they were just regular seasoned fries.
Oh, you love the seasoned fries, Dairies.
He did.
I did enjoy them. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I remember them.
We get takeout and make like forts in the house. We can get like TV trays and we'll put like sheets on them, and we'll have like
TV trays.
Yeah, we'll have like a fort. Let's put a fort, like a tent fort.
Aries could build an actual fucking fort, and you want to use TV trays? He could build you a fucking treehouse in the backyard, and you want to use TV trays.
Aries, can you build us a treehouse?
So you supply the wood, because I can't afford to buy wood nowadays.
Yeah, wood is expensive these days.
I got plenty of lumber.
Lumber doesn't grow on trees, you know.
All right, so that is how you can support the show. We appreciate everything you guys can contribute. And Raven Shadow, aside from putting together the roast, MZ's roast, and reaching out to some folks, you had to find some time to watch a movie in here somewhere. You got a good excuse this week. Are you going to use it, or did you actually watch the movie? What did you do to prepare?
I was fucking shaken down today, Johnny.
Okay, shaken down?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Aries, you know what a shakedown is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fucking don't. All right, so listen, I'm driving up home on the hill. You know the hill I have, right? The first hill. I have two hills.
Yes.
And this kids.
It's like a 30-degree incline.
Yeah. So it's like vertical, right?
No, it's like a 30-degree incline.
Did you get mugged by a couple of kids?
No. Close. So they have like a lemonade stand. So like kids yelling, and they're like, "Hey, you want lemonade?" So I'm like, fuck. There's other parents around. Like, I don't want fucking lemonade, but I stop and I'm like, all right, here's $1. I'm like, I don't want your lemonade. Just here you go, $1. I'll bring you a free lemonade. So one kid in a Patriots jersey runs over, takes $1. He's so fucking excited that I gave him $1. Now the two girls that he's with in the stand, they're causing a commotion. So I hear one fucking parent yelling, "Work it together. He gets the sale. He gets the money." So fuck. So I just want to go home. So he brings over a fucking Dixie cup of fucking lemonade. So I give him another $2 fucking dollars to give to the girls who are in there too. So $3 fucking dollars for a Dixie cup full of fucking lemonade. Fine, whatever the fuck. I drive by the parents who no social distancing at the bottom of the hill. We go up the hill and fine, whatever. But a half an hour later, I hear a knock on the door. It's the same fucking kid, and they're offering free lemonade to the neighborhood. And I'm like, and then there's parents in the car. There's parents in the car driving up. And then these kids are knocking on doors. And I'm like, yeah, I had it down early. It was delicious. And I'm like, you gotta fucking go. And then one kid says, can I pet your dog? So what do we do? What do you do, Johnny? What do you fucking do? I tried to do the right thing, give the kid some money for lemon. I threw the lemonade away because I don't know where that cup's been. I'm not drinking that. I got I just threw it away. I tried to be nice. That's the problem. I got kids knocking at my door. They want to fucking pet my dog. And you guys know my neighborhood. Am I the guy you want to send your fucking kids to the house to?
Nope.
No, right. I'm not a bad guy, but look at me.
I know that's a shady neighborhood. Mars grew up in that neighborhood. There's a lot of sketchy people in that neighborhood.
It's just down to the soil. So I don't fucking know. All I know is that I'm younger than Monster Zero. So you better believe I strapped on.
The following message is a paid advertisement for the Cult of Muscle podcast. The Cult of Muscle. You're either in it or you're dead.
It's the dawning of a new age. The halls of Valhalla have been shuttered. The heroes of yore have either retreated to the shadows or taken to capering for the amusement of the small folk. Their past glory is a distant memory. The barbells have been torn from their once puma-strong grips. The beards shorn from their square jaws, only to be transplanted onto flannel-clad, puny weaklings with fingers barely powerful enough to strum a ukulele. The time has come, my brothers, to restore order from the chaos. No longer will our heroes be forgotten. No longer will their great deeds be viewed through a foggy lens of irony. Hear now our rallying cry as we scream it from the mountaintops, as we bellow it from iTunes and Libsyn and Facebook. It's time to join the cult, my brothers. So don your cloaks and enter the Cult of Muscle.
Thank you guys for having me on. It's a blast. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
And, Trick or Treat Radio, man. That's where it's at. That's the new Fangoria Radio is Trick or Treat Radio.
No. Don't say that.
It's like, you really put us under.
It's like swearing in church. I don't know.
You just jinxed us.
Yeah. you put a lot on our shoulders just now.
Well, we can strive for
you
greatness.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
you really are. You got a great show.
It's not a problem at all. I got plenty of noodles over there.
Oh, delicious nerds. Ms. M knows you like to chat it up with other sexy shut-ins about comics, movies, video games, and your favorite TV shows. If that sounds like you, cuddle up to the Trick or Treat Radio Facebook group, or the FIB. That stands for Fan Interaction Board. Just go to Facebook and search for Trick or Treat Radio and have more fun than a Jedi at a lightsaber sale. Not enough? Watch us on YouTube, The Deadites TV, all one word. Last but not least, check out the world's most dangerous talk radio show, Trick or Treat Radio, at trickortreatradio.com.
I could be standing outside a woman's prison in a fistful of 50s and a bouquet of dildos, and no woman would come near me.
Did you say a bouquet of dildos?
Thank you.
I don't remember if we've ever played that on the show before. We may have. But that was MZ's old wrestling theme song when he went by the moniker DC-10. Was
yes,
that
and I can't still have that.
was that a nice blast from the past?
Oh boy, was it ever! Yes, when I started doing backyard wrestling at the age of 30.
No, you weren't 30. Because we were like, I think I was like 20 or 21 maybe, and you're 5
Well,
years older.
No, we didn't start hooking back up till around 1997, maybe. And then
let's see.
So, let's see, 1990. Because I remember where I used to work, and then I would have to leave work on a Sunday to come to get to the show.
So I was
over
like
at Mike's
20.
place.
I was like 21 then. So you were like 26 ish. 26, 27.
There. All right, so 27. Okay, yeah, that makes
makes it so much better. Yeah. Most people are married with kids or working in their career.
Yeah, and what am I doing?
Backyard wrestling.
Fucking doing backyard wrestling.
So I did manage to find the photos.
Oh,
I don't know if they come out on here. There's a glare.
There's a little glare, but you can see.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
There we go. There's that one.
Yeah, he was throwing me around pretty good.
Oh yeah, he was beating the hell out of you.
Yep.
How old was he then, Aries? Do you recall?
Oh, he must have been 5.
5, okay.
Probably. I'm guessing this was probably around 2000.
Yeah, well, 99 to 2000. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. Those are great. I was actually looking for the video, but we have so many videos of us wrestling. I don't know which show it was. And
trying to go through it all. Yeah.
Do you have a date on those photos by any chance?
It would be just a date of when they were printed. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no date stamp on the photo itself.
Okay. No
Nothing
problem.
on the back?
No, that would just be when they were printed, and I can't see it in the light right now.
Well, maybe I'll try to look for it if there's time, but we might have to do it another time. Maybe on a Patreon. Maybe we'll do a commentary over it.
Oh God!
Of MZ getting this shit kicked out of him by a 5-year-old.
He took me by surprise. What can I say?
Man.
He did fight a match, and it's one of those old like the time is now type moments, and kind of like Money in the Bank type moments where son of ran in.
Well, actually, if memory serves, that was like at the beginning of the show.
I think so. I think you might be right.
But to be fair, I was also surprised by the Son of War one day at my parents' house when he pulled the driveway, and there was a little fella in a Rey Mysterio mask that came out like threw some metal and ran out. I'm like, oh, that was weird. And I had no idea that it was young Son of War, who I think is taller than me now.
He's probably about equal to your height. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
He's definitely stronger.
That's why.
Oh, he could kick your ass in a heartbeat, tie you up like a pretzel.
No, I ain't gonna fight him.
He could probably take us all on now.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Throughout his high school career, he did wrestling and crew. Like he's fucking jacked.
Yeah, the dude's fucking built like Gronk. Like,
oh shit! Creepy girl just popped in and said, "Hey ho, what did I miss?"
Rewind. Stop from the beginning.
To go back. Oh shit! All right, so we'll put the roast on hold for a little bit, and then we'll come back to it. We'll talk about a movie, and the movie we're going to talk about is Caveat, and this film is 88 minutes, and it is a horror thriller from writer-director Damian McCarthy. And the film stars Ben Kaplan, Connor Duane, Jonathan French, and Layla Sykes. Synopsis: A lone drifter suffering from partial memory loss accepts a job to look after a psychologically troubled woman in an abandoned house on an isolated island. And so this one is streaming exclusively on Shudder in the U.S. I don't know if it's in all other countries, but give it a look if you're in another country. But it is streaming exclusively on Shudder here. And this is one that sounded interesting, and the imagery for the film with like the poster and in the trailer show this creepy looking bunny. And at first I wasn't quite sure what that was about. I wasn't sure if we were getting like a killer bunny or something like that. And I was glad to see that we didn't get that. We did get the bunny played a big role in it. And I thought the bunny was fucking creepy as fuck and awesome. I thought this is one of the coolest sort of like inanimate objects in a horror movie in a while. But it's just kind of like a creepy, taut little thriller with 3 people predominantly. Maybe another person here or there, but for the most part, it's 3 people in a house. And most of the time, it's just 2 people. And it's definitely an independent film. I believe this is the first feature. Let me just verify that. I think it might be the first. Yeah, this is the first feature from director Damian McCarthy. He has done several shorts prior to this, but this is his first feature. So we tend to do a lot of first-time feature films from directors, and this is no different. And so this one will be a little interesting to discuss because there's potential some spoiler stuff here, and I think there's some stuff that's better left on the table. Like won't touch upon certain things in this because I think it's better left unsaid and left for people if they haven't seen it yet. But we can talk, about some general thoughts and ideas about the film. So, does anyone have any strong thoughts that they want to lead off with?
Well,
something else? All right, go for it.
Well, I definitely want to bring up that bunny. Kudos to whoever made it. I made a point to look for the name of who created it, and there was someone there who definitely got the credit for making it. Just a single person, and man, that is one creepy bunny. That thing, Jesus Christ! I mean, just the ratty look of it with the big bulging eyes, but it's got like human eyes.
Yeah.
This movie rides high on the creep factor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really unsettling imagery and scenes in this film. Now, whether or not that plays out into the storyline of the film, and whether or not this is a good movie, we'll get into that. But the creep factor in this film is really, really up there.
Would you say it's off the chain, MZ?
As the kids say. Very. I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'll agree, and I think that this has some of the creepiest imagery in a film that I've seen in a little while. It's definitely an indie film. Like this, the budget probably wasn't very big on this, but I think for what they had, this is hugely effective given what they had. And I do agree that scene with the bunny at the beginning with the drumming was like real fucking creepy and really well done. And it just gives you contextually what's happening. Like it doesn't explain it. It doesn't say specifically what's happening, but you can ascertain from context that this bunny happens to, it seems like, react to apparitions or supernatural type things, and so whenever you hear the drumming, and it's like a plastic drum, so it doesn't even sound like a real drum. It's like almost like a high pitched kind of like sound, and it's like I thought that whenever you hear that, it's very distinct too. And whenever you hear that, you're like, oh fuck, what's going on.
Yeah.
So I thought that was beautiful. Yeah, go ahead, Raven Shadow.
It reminded me. I've never seen the film, but it was one of those that
I've never seen this film, but it reminded me of.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie that we were discussing, but no, there was a movie in the 88, maybe 87, 88 called Monkey Shines, which has had
Fuck yeah, dude, come on.
Yeah, right. We love Monkey Shines and Trigger. Yeah. And that just fucking terrified me as a kid. It was one of those like I would like if the trailer came on, during like TV when I was home alone. Last Key Kid, fucking do your own fucking psychology fucking notes on that. But I would be scared. I would leave the room. I wouldn't turn the channel, but I would leave the room and like hide and like peek. And it just would like fucking terrify me. You know what I mean? It was a scary bunny. Ain't no fucking Donnie Darko up in here.
And you do know who directed that, right?
Monkey Shines?
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll tell me.
George motherfucking Romero, dude.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No shit. What else did he do?
And if you're
was he a first time director?
What else did he do?
And also if you look on Shudder, you'll see the amusement park is there.
Yes.
With that directed by George Romero. It's only an hour long. I watched it the other day, and it's certainly a horror film of a different type. Definitely worth a watch. Very quirky, but then again, early 70s hippie mania running wild. Things are going to get a little weird, and things do get weird in this one. But it does have a story. There is a message involved.
Hippie mania, groovy, brother.
Hippie mania running wild on you, brother.
Peace and love, brother.
Also, starring in not starring, but featuring in Monkey Shines is a younger Stanley Tucci.
Really? We should watch that movie.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to watch it?
Yeah.
Then watch it.
Watch it on your own time.
Yeah.
Oh, you get all disappointed. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see the resemblance to Monkey Shines. But yeah, I thought that the bunny was well done. I think that the thing I liked about this movie most, I think, is the way the story unfolded and how little you were given up front. And it made sense because the main character, Isaac, played by Jonathan French, who, by the way, I think he did a really good job in this. I think that he was, like, a lot of the film hinged on his performance, and I thought he was pretty good. But as mentioned in the synopsis, he's got some memory issues, and that's why I think I liked the way that they did it, because we're sort of remembering as he does, or sorry, we're learning as he remembers. This is more apt. I thought that was a really interesting way of doing it. He has this really like hollow sort of like lost look in his eyes, like most of the movie, and I think that really played well for this just bizarre thing, because the setup is basically Barrett, played by Ben Kaplan, basically says, hey, I want you to go to my brother's house and watch my niece who has mental issues, like for the weekend or a week or whatever it was, I can't remember. And I'll pay you X amount of money. What do you say, like $400 or something like that? I don't remember.
$200 a day for no more than 5 days.
That's very good, Aries. Very good. So
I watched the movie Raven Shadow.
I watched this one on Saturday. I normally watch them like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I tried to catch this one a little early. And so I think that's so he can make upwards of $1,000. So kind of a sweet deal, right? You just go to this house, hang out with his mentally sort of psychologically troubled niece, and collect some cash. Sounds easy enough. But I think where the title of the movie comes from is when he gets there, there's a caveat. you have to be chained to this fucking vest, and when you are, it's to protect her because she will be afraid of you. So you can't get into her room, and it also keeps him from getting out, and he can only go to certain rooms. I was like, this is really fucking weird. Like, I've never seen anything like this, but I thought that was what made it kind of interesting. And I was like, why the fuck do they have this? It was a really interesting plot contrivance, and I thought that it worked well, and especially added some, some tension to a lot of scenes because you knew he couldn't go far, or you knew he was limited with where he could go or get away or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of an interesting way of doing it. Do you guys have any thoughts about that?
I mean, it was interesting, an idea for the movie. The reason behind it was a little far-fetched, I thought.
It was a little weird, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, because they already showed that you could just simply lock the doors in this place.
Yep.
So, but beyond that, you never saw that in a movie before. So it's like, okay, where are they going with this?
Yeah.
So it was forgivable that it was a little far-fetched.
Yeah. MZ, any thoughts about the sort of chain vest?
Well, it was just an interesting little plot device thrown in. I thought it was. I feel like there had to be something to it. It can't just be him roaming around the house. No, there has to be he has to be basically shackled with this vest on, which is chained to the basement of all places.
Yeah.
And for her protection. And when you hear something like that, it's not going to go well. Hell, just the way you described this movie, the description that you read, it's like, you hear that and it's like, well, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
And but then you throw this leather vest that's shackled to a floor in the basement, and it's like, Jesus, it just got it went from like weird to like really fucking weird. So I mean, I was interested to see where this was going to go, but in certain situations like this, there's no possible way it could end well.
Yeah,
at least that's how I felt it.
Well, and it was, I mean, they were kind of doubling up on the whole trapped scenario, because first it was an island, then it was, attached to the floor. It's like they really didn't want this guy to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's also, worth mentioning is not only is it an island and this guy is afraid of water, he can't swim, but he's also chained. So yeah, he's completely isolated. There's pretty much no way for him to get off, even if he wanted to. And we sort of unravel a little bit of what's going on, because there's more to it than meets the eye. It's not just he's watching the troubled niece. There's a little bit more to it than that. And she has this condition where she just is like completely out of it, right? Like, I don't know if they named the condition, but she was completely catatonic for the most part. And then at night she like wanders around the house with the bunny, or just, whatever. But during the day she has her hands on her face and just basically stays like that all day. And we see her wandering through the house with like a crossbow at times, I thought she was a really interesting character. I have to say, I think that they gave you just enough to make it really intriguing about her, but not too much where it was obvious what her motives and intentions were, So I think that it was just the right amount of information that they gave you in this to really make you think and make you wonder what's going to happen next. So
anyone?
Yeah, we'll shift gears a little bit here. I'm trying to think of how much we can talk about in regard to we have these two characters and kind of what else happens. I guess one thing we'll see is they're also told that there are foxes outside that sound like screaming teenage girls, I think is how they were described. And so at night we hear like these foxes screaming, and there's also a dog chained up outside the house, which you didn't like that, Raymond Chad. I can tell.
I didn't like it. I was concerned, even when he was throwing the food to him. Like, bring him in, bro. Wash him. Check for ticks.
Well, he couldn't. That was the chain. He was at his limit at the door.
Yeah.
That's why he set up the chair and sat there and talked to the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like dogs outside.
You don't like them outside. You don't like them chained up outside. Because dogs love being outside.
Yeah, I know, but we should all be inside with the air conditioning's on. It's hot in New England.
We should all.
Yeah, me and the dogs. We should be.
Yeah. Well, this movie didn't take place in New England.
Yeah.
Where did this movie take place?
Not New England.
Yeah.
In regular.
In the old England, not the new.
Close. Ireland.
There's nothing
That's you.
about England. Talk to the fucking Queen about that. Fucking 800 years old. Yeah, nothing new about that. Special lady.
So, yeah, I mean, as this unfolds, we start to see some of Isaac's memories as well, and sort of what like there's a history between these between Isaac and Barrett that we kind of learn more about, which I think was interesting and kind of like led to a lot of the intrigue later on in it. It kind of, I don't want to give too much away, but there are some things that happened in this house that come up later on, and I thought those were really done well, like creepy, especially in the basement, the stuff that's behind that drywall.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's just.
I love.
It's also the way the house looks. Also, the interior of the house is genuinely unsettling. The wallpaper is like buckling off the wall and starting to peel. It's stained. The floors creak. I mean, it's the doors are creaky. I mean, it's not a very well kept place.
No.
But it makes for an awesome movie setting. An awesome horror movie setting.
And those
it's got all the
those dirty ass speakers. A lot of like speakers in the house.
Yeah. The intercom system.
Oh, the intercom, yeah.
Placed throughout the house. They're all grungy and dirty and everything. They don't look like they've been cleaned at all. It's just a genuinely unsettling environment, and where if whatever light comes through into the house is either natural light, which you don't get to see too often because a lot of this takes place during the course of the night, or just very dim lamps or ceiling fixtures or whatever. So the entire ambiance that's in this house is truly just genuinely unsettling.
Yeah.
Now, see, I would think that it was just a little too over the top, because it just seemed a little too, creepy, that it didn't seem natural.
I guess I could see that, but I think that it was a perfect setting for, like MZ said, like I think they did a really great job of making this like a creepy fucking house. Like even like the opening scene, like they show like there's like a lamp on the wall, and just the way it's framed, like everything just looked like it looks like, I don't know if they found a house like this that looked like this, or if they dressed up the set and made it look this way. Either way, it looked really authentic and really good for what they were going for. So I applaud the design, whether it was found or actual set design. But yeah, this film, I would say almost through the entire runtime, felt like there was a real creepy atmosphere to it. Even if there was even if nothing creepy was going on, just the atmosphere, it was like dripping with this sort of like creepy atmosphere.
I mean, well, that's part of what my problem with it is, that it was too perfect. Everything about it was just too creepy. There was nothing to take you out of that. So it just seemed too staged for me. There was nothing where there was no relaxed sense in any portion of this house.
And that's fair. I mean, I could definitely see that. I think for me, it enhanced the look of it, and kind of what they were going for. But there was a lot of creepy scenes as well. Like there's the one where Isaac was putting his hand through the wall. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was.
Yeah,
I thought that was really well done. A lot of the basement scenes were really well done. Yeah, and especially in the crawl spaces in the ceiling, like that whole bit, I thought was really well done, and the way it was filmed. I think there's a lot of
the scene where he was sitting. The scene where he was sitting down, I think it was in front of the what was it? The fireplace, and he's got a door directly behind him.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
He's got his back. Oh my God, that was. I mean, the tension in this movie is ratcheted up quite a bit, and you just don't know where it's going to end. Because it's not often that I sit back and watch a movie and I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, I'm just. There's some really tense moments in this movie, genuinely tense moments, and the atmosphere and the characters that are involved just amplifies that. And not to mention the score. I think the score for this film, Jesus Christ, awesome score.
Yeah,
it really set the tone in this movie. Awesome score. Loved it.
Creepy Girl.
Very minimalist.
Yeah. Creepy Girl makes a good point as well. I wanted to call this out. The painting was creepy too. That painting when he was trying to sleep, that was fucking awesome. Just very subtle, right? Like what they did with it, but it was super effective. Like that goes to show you can do so much with so little when it comes to horror, and I think that obviously they had to have someone paint it, but the way that they utilized it was really effective.
Well, that was a great mix of subtle and shock scares. It mixed together so great with that scene.
Yeah, I agree. And MZ, the scene you were talking about with the fireplace with the dark sort of like doorway behind was really effective. And also when he was in the bathroom, when Isaac was in the bathroom later on, there's a couple of really well shot scenes in the dark. I think they handled darkness really well in this. And that's, as we've seen in films, that's not easy to do because a lot of times it's too dark and you can't make out anything. But I think they really played with the darkness and really enhanced what was on screen and did it just right. And that's very difficult to do.
I'm going to slightly disagree with you and say it wasn't just right. I thought they could have had a little more light in some scenes.
Okay, yeah. Raven Shadow.
Yes.
Come on, man. Give us something. Give us something.
You've been very quiet. Have you watched the movie?
I watched the movie. Walking around the house with a vest and the fucking attic and the rabbit.
I love how you have to defend yourself by like just naming the things that we've talked about already.
I can defend myself. It's weird. She's a weird girl. I mean, listen, don't take a job. It's a bad. Listen, I know it was a rough economy. There's been a pandemic, but I don't want to take a job watching someone's kid. It's a recipe for disaster.
Oh yeah, you don't know what he's going through, but you realize it's got to be pretty bad because it keeps on getting worse and worse, and he still keeps on saying yes.
Yeah, no. I like what's his name? Neil?
Isaac.
What? The main character who is at the house? Yeah, Isaac.
Yeah, he has a very like Aries beard. I like that. And then when he's clean shaven, he looked kind of like a Stephen Amell from TV's Arrow. I like that a little bit. But yeah, no, don't watch kids, man. Don't do that.
She's not a kid.
She wasn't really a kid.
She was an adult with some kind of mental issue.
Don't do that. Don't you say?
Why not? Why?
Well, did you watch the movie Aries?
Yeah, but
Okay,
he didn't
but-
see the movie when he was asked to
Yeah.
do the job.
He didn't know what was going to happen. As it was explained to him, I would have done that.
Listen,
Even going to the island, I would have done that. The vest, that's where I would have drawn the line.
listen, you can't have that. Like, I'll take it back to the lemonade story from earlier. My mom was over the house and I had kids coming over for lemonade. My mom was like, "Hey, listen, you can't have fucking kids over there. That's a bad mother having their kids knock door to door for give people free lemonade. You don't do the certain things. You shouldn't do that. Don't just stay home."
You wouldn't go stay with someone for $200 a night. That's how pretty much it was explained to him.
Yeah, nah, it's just something. There's a catch. There's a catch there. You can't do that.
Well, obviously there's a catch.
Yeah. I would
Oh,
would
that's
go
the
with you.
that's the title of the film. There's a caveat.
There you go.
Do you know what caveat means, Raven Shadow?
Yeah.
It's not a type of wine.
And,
but
it's not fish
Raven
eggs
Shadow,
either.
what does it mean?
Shit,
Raven Shadow, what does it mean?
What
What
does
does
it mean?
caveat mean, Raven Shadow?
Well, hey, first of all, both Johnny and Eric slipped on both my jokes, so I guess it. fucking comic block. It would be like an addendum or a rider or a right? Am I using those
Yeah,
words?
you're pretty much right, yeah. Don't look all confused, MC. He's right.
Yeah, you're getting older now. I know dementia is probably setting in 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. But
Can you hear us, MZ? Can you hear us? The ears failing yet? You there?
Thanks.
Do you need to replace the batteries in your
Yeah.
hearing aid?
You take your Metamucil yet? Matlock,
Yeah,
I
boy.
think, just ended.
You know what?
I think I gotta change my tack.
What was that, Rain Shadow?
Quincy.
Quincy.
Thank you for being. People left. Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote. That's probably streaming somewhere, probably on Tubi. That's very exciting. But no, I think the moral of the story is, yeah, don't watch someone's fucking. Don't watch anybody. Don't be around people. Be like Monster Zero, just lift things. But no, you got stressed. You got stressed. You know, I think the house had a good. We talked about this before. Had a good example of showing the depth or showing the realm. What's the word I'm looking for, Johnny? Like showing the space.
The physical
Showing
space?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go with it.
Oh, my God, Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh.
This is what you do. You're showing off because you know how. You let me hang. But I'm saying words you understand what I'm saying, and you could help me, but you're not.
You're right. I want to see you hang yourself. Go for it.
All right. Well, all right.
Not legitimately. Jesus.
I know that. I know you don't mean really that, but like, yeah, it's funny. You know what I mean? Just don't. It's crossbows.
Oh my God.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't
want to ruin it.
Old.
Yeah.
I don't have patience for this shit anymore.
Yeah, he's got to go pee. He's got to go to the bathroom. He can't fucking hold it anymore. He's
fucking watermelons.
So, yeah, I mean, there is a lot that we can't necessarily talk about with this. So, you know, I think we're getting close to sort of the getting to the point where there's not much more to say without spoiling. But I thought, kind of just to echo MZ, I like the minimalistic score. I thought the performances were good. I thought this was filmed exceptionally well. It was really creepy. And it had some of the creepiest scenes I think I recall seeing in a film in a while. That's the scene in the basement towards the end. I thought was really effective when he goes through the crawl space and then ends up in the basement where he ends up. That was really creepy. You know, I think that there was some really effective stuff going on there. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to add to this before we head to the verdict?
Nope.
All right. I think we're ready to do the verdict, so let's do that.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right. It is verdict time. We're going to let you know whether Caveat was a trick or a treat. Any final thoughts? What'd you do, Aries?
I keep on bumping my elbow.
Don't bump your elbow.
Thank you, motherfucker. I got a new chair and I'm not used to it yet.
Oh, you got to get used to that. All right. Well, let's go to MZ and find out what he thought of Caveat.
This is definitely a creepy film. The look, the feel, it just overwhelming with uneasiness and tension. I think the performances are quite good. The score is fantastic, minimalist, beautiful, and it adds to that creep factor. The story, on the other hand, though, while interesting and does come across as a little far-fetched and maybe a little convoluted, even still, the tension factor in this movie is really, really high. It is definitely one of the more creepy non-found footage horror films that's come down the pike in a long, long time. I'll give it that. And I'm interested to see what else this director is going to do. If he's able to put in this kind of ambiance in his first feature, then I mean, I don't know about storyline, but as far as ambiance goes, he should be able to nail that just right, just like he did here. It's fantastic. And that damn bunny. Oh God. I want to see. I would love to see like marketing on that bunny, But then it might dilute the creep factor of that. So maybe it's for the best if they don't. That being said, I did like this. I kind of wish the story was a little bit more believable, but you know what? That's fine by me. I'll take it. Not great, but far from terrible. This is a treat.
All right. Treat for MZ for the big milestone 5-0, Monster 5-0. Let's go to Aries.
Yeah, this movie did have a lot of creepiness early on, and there was a number of scenes that would, just send a chill down your spine. And that's kind of what I look for in a movie. The story was unique and also something I look forward to in a movie. Unfortunately, this movie kind of fell off after probably about the first hour. It just kind of lost its momentum. This movie wasn't fast paced. This was a slow burn movie, but it just seemed to really fizzle out. Like it needed a little something more in the third act for me. It didn't do anything beyond what it was building to. It just kind of it fizzled out. When it ended, it was just kind of like, oh, like I really at the point where the end was, I thought that was where it was going to like ramp up to the end, and then all of a sudden credits happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're done. I went watched all the credits because I really thought there was going to be something else. I thought there was going to be more of a payoff. The acting was great. The score was great. There was so much about this movie was great, except for the third act of this movie. It just didn't pay off to me. As far as what I expect from a movie, would I recommend this movie to someone else? Probably not. No. You know what? No, I wouldn't. But I am eager to see what else this director can do because there is so much potential in this. So unfortunately, I am going to say trick, but I am eager to see what else this director can do.
All right, let's hear from Raven Shadow.
And once again, not to piggyback or copy my contemporaries, but I would agree that the atmosphere and all the shots, there was some great stuff here in that. Definitely high creep factor. Crazy fucking bunny was fucking terrifying. And yeah, I don't blame the movie, I blame me.
I blame you too.
Yeah, that's fair. But I don't want to say the denouement is Blair Witch style where it happens. Okay, that's the ending, and I like the Blair Witch ending. I also like the end of Sopranos too. I think it was fucking brilliant. But maybe it's not the big, whiz bang payoff that expect. But with that said, everything that was done in this movie shows what this director and even the cast can do in the future. So while it wasn't a slobber knocker, I'm really intrigued at what comes next. So I would probably say this is a tepid treat. Check it out. It's on Shudder. If you get Shudder, you could definitely do worse than this movie. But check it out. And I think we're not saying things because we want you to kind of take it in for yourself. But there was some great atmosphere, some great scares, and not completely terrible.
Not completely terrible. That's going to go in the box.
Yeah, it was good. It was fine.
On the back of the box.
The back of the box, yeah, in fine print.
Sorry, Tennessee. Yeah, the bottom.
All right. For me, I dug this movie, and I think, as I mentioned, creep factor was off the charts. I think they did a really great job of establishing such good tension and atmosphere. And I think sometimes a film can make up for the lack of story or a more robust story with that. It kept me engaged throughout, so I wasn't really focusing on other aspects. But I do think the story was kind of piecemeal. The way it was told was smart because it kept you wondering where it was going to go next. So I think that was a smart conceit to utilize, so that it did keep you guessing and you didn't quite know where it was going to head because we're getting information as we go. So I think that was really an effective way of doing it, and it masked some shortcomings that this film may have had, because I kind of do agree with Aries. I think the back third, the final act of this was not as strong as the first two. Not saying it fell flat, because it still worked for me, but it wasn't as satisfying an ending as I had hoped we were going to get. But regardless, I think that this film is so strong in what it does in the acting and the music, the sound design, and just the atmosphere were completely off the charts. And for that, it's going to get some extra bonus points from me. And yeah, I too am really curious to see what the director Damien McCarthy will do next, because if he can do this movie with a small budget and make it creepy as fuck, I am really excited to see what he's going to do next. So for me, it's going to be a treat. I dug this, and it is on Shudder. If you guys want to check it out, check out Caveat. And that bunny though, that bunny was fucking awesome. And I love the little fucking drumming. So if you guys want to check it out, give it a look. All right, now let me just see here. I just want to make sure I want to find out where this movie is going to be playing. But I have our next week's film. Just want to make sure it is on VOD.
All right, let's make sure he gets his headphones on before you say it, so he doesn't have an excuse.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah. Oh, so he can hear us.
I can hear you.
Okay.
What are we saying?
So then why do you never know what the movie is?
I got medical problems, Aries.
Again with the medical problems.
Do the medical problems keep you from writing notes?
Like, do you like me? Circle yes or no?
No.
Oh.
Writing on a
Simple
little post-it note what the movie is.
Just text me.
No.
You know, the
yourself.
Elephant Man had less medical problems than you do.
You know what? Because when Johnny says what the movie is, MZ makes a note in his phone. He has a little note app. I send myself a text in my phone so I know what it is.
Wow,
You
guys-
should do one of those two things.
Why don't I just say what's the movie?
Because one of these days we're going to go, fuck you, and leave you out to dry. Because you know what? I've been doing that for weeks. These two motherfuckers are too nice.
That's really fucking rude. I've known you for.
Well, you know what? There's only so many times you can forget the movie. You've run out of your chances with me. Newsflash. I'm the asshole on this show.
How about that, Monster Zero? Yeah. How about that?
That's not a shock to him. He knows that.
But I know, but I think you like me more than Monster Zero.
Not right now, I don't.
And he did so well.
My feelings fluctuate. It's amazing.
Because you're mad. I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna send you some pictures later on.
No. This is beyond that. This is it fluctuates. This is a new mad. This is you every fucking week. What's the movie? That drives me nuts.
All right, well, I'll message Johnny. All right, fine. Message Corny. What's the movie next week?
Yeah, when you have to message our listeners and our friends to find out.
Yeah.
That's sad. That is really sad. Rather than,
dude.
You could just simply a pen and a piece of paper if you want to go old school analog. Just fucking write it down.
All right.
Yeah, pretend you're doing your top 13. Grab yourself a post-it note.
No, I got my pen. I got my fucking Bic.
You got a giant piece of paper there. You could write down the movies for the next 2 years on that piece of paper.
Well, then fine. In chapter 1, what's the movie? Is it?
Raven Shadow, where's your fucking magic bamboo?
Yeah, where's your magic?
Don't even. Why?
First of all, it's not magic. It's lucky. Okay, it's two different. It's two different fucking bamboos. Okay.
2 different bamboos. Why don't you have one in there then?
Well, I don't have a magic one. I have a lucky one. I have a magic one.
Well, why don't you work on that?
Johnny.
Fine.
Johnny, what's the movie? Please.
Oh, Evil Corny says Raven Shadow has been on double secret probation this whole time.
Corny. And Corny's kind of a little rude. I forgot about that little fucking voicemail earlier, too, that he fucking left.
Corny's on my side.
Listen, well, okay.
Me and Corny, we're teaming up against you.
I don't like that. That hurts my feeling.
Good.
All right. I do have verification, so I'll just give the movie. So it'll be on iTunes, Amazon Video, Redbox, Google, pretty much everywhere. So you can get this. It's even playing in some select theaters right now. So it'll be available on every VOD platform. The name of the movie that we're going to check out is Censor. Now, are you familiar with this, MZ?
I believe I have heard of it.
Okay. So Censor is a film directed by, I don't know how to say her name, Prano Bailey Bond. It's Prano, Prano. I'm just going to go with that. Prano Bailey Bond. It is a first-time feature from the director, and it has Michael Smiley, who has been in a lot of Ben Wheatley films. He was in Kill List. He was in Free Fire. He's been in, what was that other one? The dark, the black comedy that he did. Shit, I can't remember the name of that movie. I'll find
Field
it.
in England?
No. It was the one about the I'm sorry, he was in A Field in England, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of. Maybe I'll find it. But anyways, yeah, he's really awesome, man. We've seen him in a few movies. But I don't see the other one that I was actually looking for. Okay, but anyways, and the film also has, let me see if there's anyone else we recognize. Nope, no one else I recognize by name anyways. But you're gonna like this, MZ, because the synopsis, after viewing a strangely familiar video nasty, Enid, a censor, sets out to solve the past mystery of her sister's disappearance, embarking on a quest that dissolves the line between fiction and reality. So at the very least, maybe we can talk about some video nasties because it seems like it's going to bring up some video nasties. So
Video nasties are fun.
So that's it. We're doing Censor next week. It'll be available on all VOD platforms starting tomorrow on the 18th of June. All right. So now that that's all done, we have more voice messages for you, MZ. Oh, Corny asked censor or censor with an S or a C? It's with a C. C-E-N-S-O-R. Censor.
And that's when Corny comes back around again. And that's why we park our cars in the same garage, because I wrote like censor, like I don't know what that is. But then I'm like, yeah, is it censor? Like, you know.
Well, if you weren't sure, then you ask now, because that could help our listeners as well.
Johnny, I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Aries.
Or is it censure?
Well, because you know what? If that thought crossed your mind, it probably crossed other people's minds.
It did, because Corny and I are fucking so close.
Yeah. Well, then open your fucking mouth.
Whoa. Oh shit.
You give him Aries. You gave him way too much credit. You just stated that people think.
No, I don't give him that much credit because he loves opening his mouth.
That's true. Yeah. It's outrageous, but fine. Is it like censor? Like, oh, like, you know, we're
C-E-N-S-O-R.
Right, like right to censor, right? Like,
yes. Spell it with me, Raven Shadow. C-E-N-S-O-R.
Oh shit!
What does that spell?
Censor.
Hey.
Brian Censor Orchestra. That's very good.
So there you go. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Right.
All right. So we'll do censor next week. It sounds interesting. At the very least, we'll have some video nasties to talk about. So, Evil Corny says, Aries, I just shot tea out of my nose.
How's it?
I'm sorry.
And Creepy Girl said, just watch the trailer. Looks interesting. So there you go. Take it from Creepy Girl.
Yeah. I'm gonna email Creepy Girl on Wednesday and see what the movie is.
No, don't.
And Corny, I hope it wasn't hot tea. Sorry,
Speaking,
I think that hurt a little bit more.
Speaking of Creepy Girl.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Creepy Girl.
Yeah.
Let's hear from her.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Monster Zero. Happy birthday to you. And Johnny Wolfenstein too.
Oh, thank you.
If I was there, I would give you a big bouquet of, I'm not going to say dildos, I'm going to say boobies.
Bouquet
And
of
I'd
boobies.
give you a big kiss on those, I'm not going to say DSLs, I'm going to say TSLs. You figure it out. I guess I'm supposed to call in and roast you, but I can't think of anything bad to say about you. You're just too adorable. But anyways, I hope you guys both had a good birthday. I hope I got that right. I think it was Johnny's birthday this week, too. So that's why I'm saying both of you. And love you guys. That's it. Bye.
TSLs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe that was her Marilyn Monroe moment. Wow, that was my John F. Kennedy moment.
Thankfully, that camera doesn't go any lower. And I think MZ popped a bone steady on that. Well, that was pretty good. That was some good singing, Creepy
That was
Girl.
good.
Yeah. And thank you. I'm fine being an afterthought. I know how you feel about MZ, so completely fine. Oh, Jesus Christ, MZ. Stop that.
What? No.
Look at him.
Stop that.
Is that Rufus or Ronaldo?
Mike.
Oh man. So MZ, yeah, TSLs. I think that's more fitting.
Yeah.
Taco.
I think I know
You
it.
got some taco second lips. I actually didn't mean it that
Yes,
way,
I
but now
do.
that I say it,
Yeah. Now that you say that, yeah.
it was the first thing on my mind when I thought of tea. I like tacos. He's blushing.
Thank
Look at him. He's blushing.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at that.
Thank you, creepy girl.
Creepy girl made him blush.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm blushing when all the blood is rushed out of my head.
Do you want me to cut the camera for a few minutes, MZ? Oh,
maybe 6 seconds.
Evil Corny says, I was just wanting MZ's girlfriend to yell out, keep it down in there. That'll kill your boner.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right. So thank you, Creepy Girl. That was awesome.
That was sexy, right?
Yeah. Well, look at
That's
MZ.
sexy. Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, don't it?
All right, MZ.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear.
Dear? That's not what you normally call her.
Babe.
Babe. All right. So, from Creepy Girl to the Dominican.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear from Double D.
What's up? Trick or treat peeps. This is your boy Double D calling in just to say hello. I know it's been a few weeks since I've left the voicemail, but I always dial into the weekly show. It's actually one of the highlights of my week, listening to you guys talk. And firstly, I wanted to wish a happy birthday, belated one, to our host, Johnny Wolfenstein, a.k.a. Quad S. Happy 45th birthday. And of course, MZ, a.k.a. DC10, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Happy 50th birthday. Hope you guys enjoyed your days and did something fun. Now, on to the movie of the week, which was Caveat. I actually went into this movie blind. I didn't know anything about it, never even heard of it, never even saw the trailer. So, and I think it was a very good experience for me doing it that way. I was very impressed with the film. It was a low-budget film with not a huge cast and pretty much no-name actors, and I thought that throughout the whole movie, the premise of it and just the overall feel was just very ominous and unnerving and very, very eerie and creepy. It really was. I mean, it takes a lot for me to, get jumped, have jump scares in a movie, but this movie did a couple of times for me. So you can almost feel the anxiety of the protagonist, Isaac. And for having it be the first feature film for the director, I think his last name is McCarthy, I think he did a pretty spectacular job. There are parts of the plot that are a bit muddled and not all unclear, not very clear. But I think overall it was a great film. I think I read somewhere that it was also from the producers of like Babadook, which I thought was a great film too. But I think this one is definitely something that stands on its own. I'm very curious to see what's in store for this director. Hopefully he'll keep doing more movies of this type. But it's definitely something that I would recommend to anyone that's either a horror or mystery fan. So for me, this was definitely a treat. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about it. And yeah, hopefully we can do some discussions on Discord as well. And Downtown, my man, when are we going to do blackout tapes, man? We have a lot of stuff to talk about. We could talk about Loki. We can continue to go on this Irish motif with this movie and talk about Leprechaun series, Leprechaun in the Hood, whatever, man. Let's get it popping, boy. Talk later, guys. Peace.
All right, Double D. Awesome to hear from you, man, and appreciate the birthday well wishes. I'm sure MZ echoes those sentiments. I think he's still distracted over there by Creepy Girl singing.
No, yeah, he's right.
He's right. Yeah.
Thank you,
Raven Shadow,
Double D.
we need
Thank
to
you very much, buddy.
we need to come up with blackout tapes. We do have 4th of July's coming around.
Oh shit! Then what better way to celebrate our Independence Day than to get toe up from the floor up drinking syrup? So I think that Johnny Wolfenstein just made the announcement. So Friday before Independence Day, what do you say, John A? The next is that's you.
You have a date on that? Because technically tomorrow is Friday before Independence Day.
Well, no, technically Friday, July 2nd.
Well, every Friday until Independence Day is Friday before Independence Day.
Fair. I think he means the one right before it. But fair. So Friday, July 2nd, Raven Shadow, is that what you're saying?
Friday, July 2nd, the next installment of the Blackout tapes.
Wow.
Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m.
Whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck. We're going to get down. But yeah, mark your calendars. Put it in Discord. Friday, July 2nd. We're going to celebrate our Independence Day sooner.
Rocky says celebrate Independence Day with alcohol dependency.
Yeah. Today we celebrate our Dependency Day.
Our Dependency Day. Depends Day. That's what MZ's going to be celebrating soon.
Yeah. When's your exam, brother?
Oh yeah, isn't that when you get butt cancer exam at 50?
Yeah, I got to schedule that.
Yeah. It's good.
Bend over, MZ.
Why don't you bend over? We'll shove it straight up your ass.
On the rocks is fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in with our boy FTM.
First time Mike here. Happy 50th birthday, Monster Zero. In food truck terms, that comes down to thousands of foot-long hot dogs, gallons of chili, and 5 to 10 Diet Cokes. Over the past 5 years or more, I've come to know you pretty good, and I've learned and thought of a few things on this most auspicious of birthdays. I've seen pictures of you when you were younger, and I gotta say, you were quite the devilishly handsome man. Now it seems as you've gotten closer to 50, you've settled down to deviled ham. Rocky Overhang is not just your porn name. It seems to be the spot in the review where you plant your flag and you argue it from all comers. No matter how it goes, from lighting to the one scene that's missing. But it's always fun listening, and you arguing with Aries is still hilarious. I respect your passions, and you have many. Mondo movies, Golden Age pornography, classic exploitation, Generation 1 Transformers, extreme shot-on-video gore movies. Hell, have been in movies, and a lot of people can't say that, and I respect you for that, all kidding aside. You are the only person I know that can, in one breath, extol the virtues of both Transformers the movie and Salo, 120 Days of Sodom, and still you know that you love both of those movies just the same. All joking aside, though, I gotta say, you are a really cool guy. You've met stars of horror and exploitation that I've only dreamed of meeting. You got to sit down with Catriona McCall, who I love. You have Rosemary from Demons thinks you're hot, and so does Bob from Gates of Hell, so that says something. And you've always been really cool, a font of knowledge. I can come up with obscure things from Brazilian horror to Euro cult movies to some like mystics in Bali. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and your knowledge is to be respected. So, happy 50th birthday, Monster Zero. I'm hoping for you for good health and many more. And at the end of the day, I want everybody to realize one thing. That Monster Zero stabbed the motherfucking house with a motherfucking katana. Can you say that? I can't say that, and probably you can't either. So, remember that little fact. This is First Time Mike wishing Monster Zero a happy 50th birthday. Stay well, my friend. Good night.
Thank you,
I'm not
buddy.
the fucking Red Cross, and I'm no nurse.
You did stab a house. You always
I did.
You have that going for you.
I did. And one of these days, it'll be the San Diego chicken.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a really nice voice message, though, from First Time Mike. He
was.
highlighted a lot of cool things you've done. How does that make you feel?
Yeah. Very good. Thank you, First Time. Thank you very much, buddy.
You must feel like $1 million after hearing all that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I kind of do.
I didn't you.
Very cool First Time Mike. So thank you for that. And it's always a pleasure to hear from you. And we'll hear from him a little bit later as well. I think he might have some thoughts about maybe about the movie or just some thoughts in general. So always awesome to hear from our boy First Time Mike. And we will do so again shortly. But we got another voice message. And this is from another one of our Patreon supporters. And this is EF. Contentment.
Hello, gentlemen. This is EF, and I'd like to wish a happy birthday to MZ, and only MZ. 50 is a big number. You lived longer than River Phoenix and Kurt Cobain put together, so keep that in mind. I mean, next time you watch Stand By Me or listen to Nevermind, you should sit back and appreciate the time you've been given, time that they were not given, and once the overwhelming feeling of how fragile and precious life is washes over you and washes away from you, and you can think of Phoenix and Cobain, and you can say to them, "Ha ha ha, you fucking losers. I won, motherfuckers. I fucking won. I'm alive and you're fucking dead. Hey, you know what I did today? I watched Butt Crack for the 81st time. What have you been watching? Oh, the same black void you've been watching for 3 decades and counting? I guess I won, motherfuckers." Okay, fine. They were music and movie stars. I get it. But has River Phoenix ever eaten a delicious chili dog from that, was it Art Radish, whatever fruity place you guys talk about all the time? No, he hasn't, because he grew up a vegan. And obviously, that worked out for him. Kurt Cobain never had to repeatedly deal with his girlfriend embarrassing him during a live podcast by telling him to keep his voice down. His lady drove him to give a blowjob to a fucking 12-gauge. That's right, MZ. You are twice the man they ever were, both in mortality, morality, and I'm guessing weight as well. Anyway, I can't be there to treat you to a birthday dinner. So instead, I'm actually about to dine inside a restaurant for the first time in 15 months. Wow. It will be in your honor, MZ. So I found a place that I think you would really appreciate. It's a seafood place that also happens to have the best salad bar in town, at least according to the Yelp review that I read by a man. What is this? I'm looking it up right now, actually, on my phone. The review's by a guy named G.L. Radici. Anyway, I am actually at the place right now, and the front door's locked, so I'm going to have to go in through the back door. So I'm actually going in right now. It's dark in here. I can't see any. Hello, is anybody there? I'm going to have to get back to you guys later.
Oh, shit.
That was like your fucking life in like a snapshot.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Blue Oyster fucking sealed it, man. Holy shit.
They do have a great salad bar, so.
Yeah.
You know? Beautiful. Thank you,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Thank you.
We don't need you to stand up, MZ. We don't want to know what's going on down there.
There's still some creepy girl fucking
You
residue
don't.
down there.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
That was
everyone
beautiful.
is fucking like right, left, ruthless, and it's like, how many finishing moves can you fucking pull off? Like, holy shit.
That was fucking awesome. Thank you, EF. Oh, shit. How does it feel to have lived longer than both River Phoenix and Kurt Cobain, though?
I didn't think it would be that difficult. But they lived a life, you know.
Yeah,
that
I'm willing to
still
bet you were
living.
older than them, right? You're born before them, so you already outlived them at the point where they died.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was fucking good. EF, thanks, man. That was needed that laugh. The fucking Blue Oyster music sealed it, man. That was beautiful. Oh, shit.
You know what always bothered me about the Blue Oyster? Their jukebox sucked.
It did.
Always the same song.
Oh, man. All right, let's see. What the hell? It is a roast. What? You got to do the Mike Tyson laugh.
I'm not sure how we. I'm not sure how.
Trick!
That sucked. Oh man, let me see if there's any other MZ sound clips I haven't played.
Actually, can I take a moment and apologize to Monster Zero?
Well, this ought to be good. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna legit. Like a few weeks back, we made fun of you and your trip to Maine, right? Your trip to Maine,
Yeah.
with the caterpillar, and then it like tied back around.
I forgot about
Like-
the caterpillar.
like Josh, who actually had to have his actually finger cauterized, which is what real pain feels like. But you talked about being in Maine and having a caterpillar bite. I shit you not, brother. And I almost posted this in our private chat. But on Monday of this week on the news, which I watched, there was a little bit of business about Maine was being infested with these poisonous caterpillars. Legit.
No fucking way.
Look, on my mother's eyes, dude. On my mother's eyes. And they showed a picture of it. It was like a brown caterpillar with like white stripes on the back, and not your boy in the band, but like, and they had a name for it that would cause painful stings of their hairs. And they're actually being like besieged by this, not quite like
Oh,
cicadas.
shit. I see that. Yeah.
I thought we'd established that there were poisonous caterpillars in the area.
Well, yeah, what the fuck is he doing? But no, but it's a real thing, and it's
Yeah, I see poisonous caterpillars all the time at work.
yeah, we don't let him bite. You.
Yeah.
No, I do. Well, no, well, the hairs. But what happened to MZ is legitimate. That can happen because you didn't know what was on him.
Yeah. But you see that they have a name for it too. They have a name for it. The brown.
They're let's see. The caterpillars, what are they called? Known as brown tail moths.
Yeah.
They have brown bodies with white streaks, orange dots, and thin poisonous hairs that can cause poison ivy-like rashes and breathing problems in some people.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
God, that's all.
Yeah, to go with your asthma. Did was there any side effects of that, MZ? Did
No,
you go to the
as a matter of
doctor?
fact, I went to the doctor, got some pills. It's all cleared up now. The caterpillar hairs, I mean, it doesn't bother me anymore. It's gone. No problem. The spider bite on my leg is, it's not irritated anymore. It's just a small dot now. So I'm rebounding.
Jesus Christ! Did that ooze more liquid after you told us?
No, no,
Fucking gross.
it was. Yeah, tell me about it. It was nasty.
Stay home, dude.
Here's one of my favorite MZ quotes I think of all time on the show.
I'm gonna do a fucking Russian leg sweep into a pile of donkey nuts.
A Russian leg sweep into a pile of donkey nuts.
There's some weird logistics involved.
I have a question. Are the nuts still attached to the donkeys, or have you separated the nuts?
I would think the nuts would have to be separated. Otherwise, you'd be Russian leg sweep into a donkey.
Into a few donkeys with their nuts up.
Like a ball
Yeah,
pit?
but how would but they'd be in a pile, so you would have to structure the pile of donkeys and their legs to be maneuvered in such a way where all their nuts would be in one spot.
I can't believe we're talking. I can't believe this is a discussion.
How many nuts does it take to make a pile?
Boy, I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. You could just have 3 donkeys positioned in quite a way to have a pile of 6 nuts.
I don't know. But you know what? There's this thing called the internet where we can look up donkey nuts and see the size of them.
What's
I'm going to do that right now.
How many people do you need for a pig pile?
3.
Oh,
3?
Yeah.
3 or more?
Yeah.
3 or more, yes.
So then you need at least 3 donkeys.
3 donkeys to have a pile of donkey nuts. So if you position them correctly and all 3 donkeys' nuts are together, you have a pile of nuts.
There you go. We've solved the issue.
See, I'm going to Google donkey nuts.
Jesus Christ. Why are you doing this?
He's going to be on an FBI list now.
Yeah, why are you like this, MZ?
Well, you can't look up donkey nuts without being ended up on some FBI list. Believe me, I'm probably already on one end already.
Oh, you're on so many lists.
Hey, I haven't done anything.
Donkey nuts.
Donkey nuts, yeah.
Rocky says this is the best mathematics equation work since the birth of NASA. Here's some more MZ isms.
It's better than Van Helsing.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, that's come up a lot. Here's another one.
I had sex with a pig.
Here's an oldie but a goodie.
I could take man-on-man rape.
Here's another one.
Please, you can't even count to 21 without taking off your pants.
That's one of my favorites.
Well, you get a real quick kick out of these things, don't you?
Wait,
that one was good.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah, this one's kind of creepy, but let's play this one.
And anybody who's been bullied as much as I have in my life knows that if you're going to get picked on, you want everybody to die.
Jesus. That's you on the phone. That was old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
going dark.
Ago.
Yeah, we went dark.
That's on a list.
Let's see. I don't know what this one is. I can't. Oh, I know. Never mind. It's. I think that's all the ones that I have. Oh, and then of course this is the classic. This is the MZ quote of all time.
Dear God, no!
Oh yeah.
That's the kicker right there.
I really let loose with that one too.
Yeah, you did. I lived in an apartment when you did that. I mean, the studio was in my apartment, I should say.
We're sorry for that.
I'm sure the neighbors love that.
That's coming again.
All right. What we got for voice messages? Oh, old friend of the show. Let's hear from Slagoth.
Good evening, Trick or Treat Radio. It's been a while, guys. And I just wanted to call in and wish Monster Zero a happy, healthy 50th birthday, man. That's awesome. Close behind you here. Next month I'm 47. And, just want to say, remember, we're not old, my brother. And brothers, as I will say, happy birthday to Mr. Wolfie.
Thank you.
Remember that, we're not old. It's just that we're not young anymore. So it's a next phase of hopefully another 50 years of madness and mayhem, and hopefully goodwill and good tidings and all of that shit, man. You look great, and yeah, man, love you, big time, and happy birthday, and happy birthday to both of you. Like I said, Jesse, Wolfie, love you, man. Love, light, and always a sprinkle of darkness. We got a little too much darkness this past couple of months here, past year and a half, but just keep your head up, man. Chin up. Cheers.
All right, Sligoth. Awesome to hear from you, buddy.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. And as a matter of fact, he's sending me a picture that he made. I don't know if you guys saw it or not.
Oh, I did. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, he said he was starting off as himself, but as he continued, he's said that he noticed that he was drawing me. Now, I don't always have a hat on, and when I do, it's usually facing forward, and maybe 10% of the time I'll have it wearing backwards. So, I mean, on very scant occasions, I will be wearing my hat, my baseball hat backwards. As a matter of fact, I wore my hat backwards, I think earlier in the day before he told me about it. So, a little irony there for you, but regardless, I am looking forward to it. He is a talented artist, and I am looking forward to receiving that painting, that drawing rather.
Yeah, did you wear your hat backwards before or after you went to the Woo Sox game?
Before.
All right, so let's see what else we got here. We got a few more. Let me just make sure I'm doing them in the right order. All right. Let's hear from another old-time friend.
Beautiful my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the moor, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. Can live like Jack and Sally if you want, where you can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends.
Someone serenading you?
Sexy, right?
Yeah. Tom C. here.
Oh.
I'd like to wish Monster Zero a very happy 50th birthday. MZ, I know I haven't called in a while, but I just want you to know you'll always be my number one maniac slasher, and I'll always be your number one final girl. Happy birthday, babe.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
the kind of thing that if you got on like a fucking card from a girl, that would you would freak out. What said you got it from Tom C? So there you go.
Yeah, well, it's just as good.
Yep, you're his number one maniac slasher, and he's your number one final girl.
Sexy, right?
It's very sexy. Yeah, I like that a lot. Awesome to hear from you, Tom C. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Yeah.
I saw Tom C a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was good, yeah. But no, it was nice. We gave him a ride. We talked. We chatted. We haven't seen him in a year. So big ups, Tom C. I love you, brother. You know that.
All right, now this. Let me see. I think we just have a couple more left here. Yeah, this is from an a close old friend of ours, all of ours. So let's hear from. He is officially a doctor.
How you doing? How the hell are you? What's up, DC-50? It's your boy, Dr. Joy Tron, calling to wish a happy birthday to the man of many names. The man some know as Monster Zero, some know as the Moulin Stooge, briefly known as the Bronze God, some know as Brad Dragonsack. But you know what? In my heart, he'll always be DC Daddy, DC Dogchild, DC Tentacles, DC 10 himself, the hardcore legend. I love you, dude. I'm kind of amazed you made it to 50. I've witnessed you almost die numerous times. I remember visiting you in the hospital when your brain was swelling for no good reason. Still not really sure what happened with that. But glad to see that's been fixed. Multiple times I poisoned you accidentally. I remember finding out after you had eaten multiple bowls of my jambalaya, that you were allergic to chicken, even though it was full of chicken. So apparently you weren't that allergic, or it was counteracted by hot peppers. I'm not sure. I remember one time spending a bunch of time in Provincetown and coming back with a bunch of fudge, and then we all sat around and ate fudge, and you ate all of my peanut butter fudge and then stopped with a mouthful of it after you had already eaten most of it and said, "Is there peanut butter in here?" I said, "Yes." He said, how was I supposed to know? I'm like, because it looks, smells, and tastes like peanut butter. But you survived that. That was good. There were the multiple times I hit you in the head as hard as I could with Blue Sled.
Yeah.
But, we all bounced back from that one. There was a time that you and I smoked a bunch of salvia together, and I was afraid that I broke your brain, because for 10 minutes, all you would say was either scoops and swirls or swoops and squirrels. But you bounced back from that. You know what, DC Daddy, Monster Zero, you bounced back from all of it, and you're going to outlive us all. Love you, dude. Happy birthday. Oh, and happy birthday to you too, Johnny. But it's not 50, so it's not as impressive.
No.
Peace.
Holy shit. Those are some memories.
Thank you, Tron. Thank you, buddy.
He did almost
I
kill
don't
you
know,
several times.
Yeah, well, the brain swelling, I don't really remember all that much, but I guess that's one of the side effects of having a swollen brain, that you don't really remember it. The peanut butter and especially the jambalaya. I definitely remember the jambalaya. And that was at a time when I still couldn't eat chicken. Now I can. Now I don't get enough of it.
It's probably
as long as it's not cubed.
No, yeah. It's or from San Diego.
Yeah, right.
You know, a lot of that, it doesn't sound so much as Tron as MZ just doing whatever the fuck he wanted. Like, if you're allergic to something, maybe you should check to see if that thing is in whatever you're eating.
Fair.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna do fucking penicillin shots at the fucking bar. You know what I mean? I can't have penicillin. I ain't gonna fucking do a vodka penicillin fucking Red Bull. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I suppose. If you want to walk on eggshells for the rest of your life.
I'm not telling you to walk on eggshells. I'm just trying to not say it's Tron's fault. He bought himself fudge and you ate it. That is on you.
Yeah. Also, when he was doing all the food stories, I had a feeling he was going to talk about the ants in your chips.
Oh God!
And in your cheese sauce. I think we told that.
Yeah.
Like within the last year, though, so I'm not going to rehash. But I remember. Tron was there for that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
That was I almost not that I forget, but we're so far removed that I remember we used to hang out, like you, me, Tron. My brother was there a lot. Raven Shadow, you at the time you were in a different continuity, so you were there most of the time, but there was times when when you weren't. But I remember like we would just hang out like literally like all day on like almost every weekend, I think.
I was always there for like Sundays.
True, yeah, because you would watch Sopranos.
We watched Sopranos and Ali G and stuff like that.
There was one more thing that I ate that I just remembered. I think it was over at Colleen's house for I think it was a birthday party or
So
a graduation party.
Smoking Ty's wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was given. I think I was given. I know I was given, but I think it was at this party. Piece of cake, just a regular piece of cake, and I think beer was poured on it, mustard,
oh my God,
and cigarette ash, and I ate the goddamn thing.
Why?
Because it was cake.
Yeah, it was cake. I was hungry.
You're a fucking piece of work, man. You're a fucking piece of work.
You're a fucking disease maniac.
Yeah, that's why you're going to probably outlive us all, even though you're the oldest. Oh, fuck. All right, we got, let's see, we got a few more here. That was, let's hear from FTM again. This is non-MZ birthday related, but let's hear from our boy.
Hey, this is first time Mike, and I'm here right now to wish. You didn't think I forgot. Also, it's Johnny Wolfenstein's birthday was this week too, so I'm wishing him, the super producer, my main Damie, my homeboy in Maryland, that on Friday morning before I go to work, I can download a piping hot podcast from the night before and listen to it when I should be working. Yes, Johnny Wolfenstein, the nicest reviewer on Trick or Treat Radio, who can even when he hates a movie, he has something nice to say, which I respect. But Johnny, you're an awesome dude. Always have, year in, year out. I say it every year, but because it's true, you are one of the nicest people in podcasting. Incredibly knowledgeable at the craft of podcasting, and if I ever decide to do a podcast, I'm going to ask you for advice. And look at all the people that you've helped over the years and done things, have gone off on their own and made done podcasts, but you are one of the aces in the podcast business. So happy birthday to you, sir. And yes, play that, take the praise as it were, because you're a pretty good dude. This is first time Mike wishing not only Johnny happy birthday, but everyone a hello and good night. Bye.
Well, thank you, first time Mike. It's awful kind of you. I know we're roasting MZ, but hey, I'll accept that. I appreciate it, buddy. And it's it's always nice to hear good things, so I appreciate it. All right. What do we got left here? I think we got maybe one or two more. Let me just take a look. Is it one more? Yeah, I think we go one more. I'm gonna double check the voice message, or the email rather, just to make sure nothing came in late. Okay. I think this is it. Yep. Okay, we'll do this one last. And I don't know who it's from, so this is a first for me. So we'll find out. Here we go.
This is the Chocolate Sheik.
Oh!
Mr. Raven Shadow. You chewed your brownie, son of a butterscotch. I saw him the other day, and he asked me, if Mr. Tom Carvel can beat you in wrestling, can he fuck your ass? Can you imagine this punk? Mr. Raven Shadow, next time you ask me again question like this, I suplex you. I put you in the caramel clutch. I break your back. I fuck your ass. I make you humble. But this time I forgive. And Mr. Monster Zero, happy birthday. You get all the nougat and caramel you want. Have a good day.
Chocolate Sheik.
I love the Chocolate Sheik. It's been too long, buddy. And yes, I will eat all the nougat.
He's gonna put you in the caramel clutch, Raven Shadow. That's.
No, I don't want the caramel.
That might be, if that was an actual wrestling gimmick, that might be like my favorite wrestling gimmick. Fucking Chocolate Sheik.
Doug's outfits. So fucking funny. I don't know why why is it so funny? I don't give a fuck.
Do you still, Wolfie? Do you still have his song?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was like an intro to. I don't know what it was.
Let me
I
see.
always laughed at that.
Let me see. Alta, where would that be? I don't have it on my main board here. I do have it. I do have it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe it's here. Just give me 1 sec, because I think I do have it.
Yeah, it's good to hear from the chart. It was great to hear from everybody. Thank you, everybody, for wishing me and Wolfie a very happy birthday. And to think in 5 years you can wish him 50. You know, his 50th
We're
birthday.
still doing it.
Yeah, right?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What else are we gonna do?
You guys just keep talking for a moment. I'm gonna look for that. Okay, I gotta look on my other computer.
Talk. He said talk, not belch. God damn it.
Well, I always get the two mixed up.
Yeah, that's apparent.
It was so good. I mean, everyone fucking killed it tonight. Dude. Everyone fucking came swinging. Thank you for
the
love for Monster Zero. So good. So fine.
So elated.
So elated.
Thank you. Dynamite drop. And don't be upset, Aries. Everyone loves you too.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't care about that. I want to clear something up. Something that you stated earlier on in the show.
You getting upset?
Yeah, I am getting upset. I want to clear something up. You made it sound like I would not come over to your house.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Well, I am content doing this show on a Thursday evening from my basement because it is convenient. If you were to invite me over to your house on a Friday or Saturday night to hang out and chat and drink beer, I would be more than willing to do that. I'd be happy to do that.
I would like that on a Friday night. But could we not do a hybrid model maybe for maybe episode 9 years?
Are you saying on a special occasion you want to get together to do the show?
I want to be with you. We could be on the couch together and watch a movie. I would like that. Not in a weird way. Don't make it weird, Johnny.
You made it weird.
Yeah.
No, Johnny came in, made it weird. He was biding his time. He was Joe biding his time. But no, I think maybe we could do a hybrid model. I think the listeners and the fans and the detractors would enjoy maybe every other one. That would be nice. That would be fun. 9 years.
They don't care because they get the same show. Audio doesn't matter if we're in the same room or not.
Corny, Marion.
Now, granted, I would argue that us being separate is a better show because you and MZ get a little more lippy if I'm not sitting next to you.
That's why I need you here because we talked about last week.
But it's a better show if you're lippy.
Yeah, but I like
Mrs. Lippy.
Mrs. Lippy. It could be our milk, Aries. How about you, Sideburns?
I'd rather have a beer.
No, why did you? Okay, we'll talk. I'll send you messages.
Will you?
I will.
No,
now
you won't.
I will. No, because Aries. Don't fucking let Aries fool you. Okay.
What?
I love you. You know that.
I don't.
I'll send you a dick pic.
Whoa.
A picture of Nightwing. Dick Grayson.
Not his birthday.
Nightwing. All right.
Are we back on track?
I found it.
All right.
Repeat, I found it.
This is Chocolate Beast. Give up your tweets, tweets. Give up your tweets or face the Chocolate Beast. Give up your tweets, tweets. chocolate beast. Now get.
I just want to hear that on a loop, actually. I forgot how fucking good that was.
Now get at the end kills me.
I forgot that there was a chocolate beast and a chocolate chic. I was mixing them up. That's why I was having trouble finding it, because I was looking for chic.
They're two different ones. It wasn't one's like you should really be eating nougat. That was
Oh, I have that too. I do have that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. I want to hear that one more time first.
This is Chocolate Beast. Give up your tweets. Give up your tweets or face the Chocolate Beast. Give up your tweets. Give up your tweets or face the Chocolate Beast. Now get. This is Chocolate Beast. You're listening to Trick or Treat Radio, but you should be eating nougat.
Give us your tweets. I might have to work that back into the rotation, even though we don't do Twitter very much these days.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh shit! Fucking love the Chocolate Beast. Nougat. Oh man, what else can we make MZ cry to before we sign off here? Is there anything else? You missed it, Raven Shadow, because you were on your smoke break, but I played the DC-10 theme song.
Oh, crash and burn, baby!
Crash and burn, baby! Let me see. I kind of want to. Let me. I'm just gonna fucking do something here. I want to see if I can find. I see.
I'm actually so sick of MZ at this point.
You're so sick. You fucking did this.
I know. I'm done with it though. I've been
welcome to my world.
Yeah, I've been from Sunday morning to now. I'm just fucking done with it, dude.
All right, let me see.
I'm just playing MZ. You know I love you. Don't give a fuck. He's fucking thinking about Creepy Girl right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna listen back to that right after this ends. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna play this whole thing. So hold on one sec.
Yeah, it's so good. Everyone came out swinging. Everyone fucking Everyone was fucking brilliant. Everyone, thank you so much. It was so good. Was
it everything you had hoped, Raven Shadow?
No, it was great. Everyone, yeah. It was unbelievable.
Everyone that was prepared was great.
Who wasn't prepared?
All right. Fuck.
What?
See, I know it sticks in his fucking craw. You know.
Fucking... Yeah. But you know what? Because I got to get my shots in now. Because when this episode's done, then this is done.
All right. So. All right. Well, all right. Fine. Sorry, brother.
Do you feel bad?
I do feel bad.
Yeah. See, that's my goal.
All right.
You hurt my feelings. I got to hurt you.
Wow.
If you were there, you'd get punched.
Oh.
See, I think you're getting off a little easy.
That's why I think a hybrid model is nice. What we can do, we can alternate. We can alternate, and I'll be more attentive to a God's needs when he's going to be in studio, and then I can be
needs.
Yeah. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't. Johnny, fucking play something. I'm fucking drowning here, brother.
I know you are. This is good. I like it.
It feels intentional because I'm the only asshole that didn't know about this.
But no, listen,
MZ didn't, to be fair.
Yeah. It was about him, though. If this was a surprise party, I would not have been at the party.
But
MZ would have been because it was for him.
Well, all right, we have the group. We have the Trick or Treat Radio group chat, right? And then there's things I talked to Johnny about. And I'm trying to figure out the group chat more, where I can add people and I can add my own group. Now I know how to do that. So for MZ60, I'll add you on that one. And we'll all still be younger. But no, that's exciting. Johnny, fucking sooner rather than later, brother, if you can. We got to go to work tomorrow. Come on, baby. It can happen. Whatever you fucking touching the buttons in the back.
Touching and the buttons in the back?
I think everyone's enjoying watching you drown.
Well, good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, shit. What the hell did I do?
Yeah, no thank you for Monster Zero at all. Any of this, none of it.
All right, I think what's going on, Aries? You all right?
My phone has done, like, I don't know, like I activate my phone with my voice sometimes and it wants me to talk to it. I say weird things and it all of a sudden starts listening. It'll do it when I'm singing in the car, which is very annoying. But apparently I just said something recently and it woke it up.
All right, I'm going to play this video. This is something we did. This is something we did a few years ago. We're all in it. It heavily features Monster 50. So let's play this here.
You know where it is.
Oh, God.
Okay, guys, I got the show first. Hey, MZ, got a letter here. A letter? You got a letter? Where's it from? It's from. What are you talking about? Give it to me. Give me the letter. Give me the letter. Give me the letter. Give me the damn letter. Give me the letter. Give me the letter. What's the story? Give me the letter now. Give it now.
Hey, guys, what's going on in there? What do you guys do? What are you fighting about in here?
What, are you trying to wake the neighbors? What's going on? Is that the letter? It's not addressed to me!
Guys, what's going on? What's this letter?
This letter's not addressed to me!
Tell us, what is this letter?
He's talking crazy and he just lost his mind. It's for you! Oh, it's from North Carolina. It's from Jay.
Oh, nice, Jay. Sweet. What's it say?
We're trying to get Zach Carlson on the show, and he can't get a hold of him. I was hoping that letter would be from my father. Father?
What?
I haven't seen him since I was 9 years old. He ran out on us. See, I'm half Asian, half monster. And I really wanted to be reconnected with my father. I miss him so much.
It's okay. It's all right. What's the zero?
I wanted to hear from my father.
Several days later.
Several days later, yep. Outside in the mailbox. MZ's checking the mail.
Look how thin I was.
No, you don't. No.
Well, compared to now.
When you hapless Key West tank top.
Dear Monster Zero, it is with a heavy heart that we write to inform you that your real father, King Ghidorah, was killed during the filming of 1968's Destroy All Monsters by Godzilla, and a number of other monsters. Our sincere condolences, but you are now an orphan. Sincerely, Dear Mr. Wolfenstein, Zach Carlson can do the show! Zach Carlson can do the show! Zach Carlson! He can do the show! Guys, he can do the show! We can, our show! Zach Carlson can do the show! Guys, he can do the show! All right, yeah! Who's getting picked up?
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ.
You might think that was 10 years ago I mean, Jesus Christ.
In hindsight, I wish I had
Oh,
thought to do a like picture-in-picture so you can see our reaction to that, but it was too late by the time
The
I had
following
done it.
podcast contains
Oops.
naughty language.
It went to play the next video. Oh shit. Oh man. Creepy Girl says, so cool seeing you guys all young. Corny says, Mars with hair. And Creepy Girl wanted to know what was with the voice, MZ.
That was my take on Jim, the character of Jim in the movie Miami Connection. That whole skit was a take on one specific scene in the movie Miami Connection. And Zach Carlson was the guy who found, or at least purchased, the 35 millimeter cans of film of this movie for like $50 off of eBay.
Yeah.
And the rest is history, as they say. And so we were able to obtain Zach Carlson on our show. We had an interview with him, and which went pretty well. Yeah. But the skit was basically a riff on one particular scene in that film. And my voice, because Jim, he has such a high voice, I just accentuated that. So that's why I sound the way I did.
My father.
My father.
We are all
orphans.
Like it's a reference to a movie that no one's seen, but if you see it, you'll know that it's like almost a beat for beat.
Oh
like,
man, if people haven't seen Miami Connection, what the fuck you waiting for? That's like one of our like top 5 films on the show, right?
Yeah, I mean,
the
poster
right here.
Poster right there. Yeah.
I mean, and Creepy Girl, I don't say this enough, but you got to get on it. Okay, it's probably on Tubi somewhere.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. I'm seeing them.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's on. It's probably playing on Tubi or on Netflix. Most likely Tubi. It might be playing there, so check it out there.
Oh man,
it's the most ridiculous movie ever made.
It's so good. It's so I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in years. Actually, I should watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I would. You know what? When we're all together again, we're gonna watch Miami Connection, guys.
Can we?
Yes. Let's do that. Okay. Raven Shadow. We'll get some. We'll go get some Taco Bell. How about that?
I'll get vegan Taco Bell. That's fine.
I know. Well, you don't. You can get whatever you want. I'll get vegan Taco Bell.
All right. Well, I don't want to, upset you, but
You're not gonna upset me.
Come out of your shell and come to grips with certain things, and we can just be in this. Let's hang out, and make like a big forts. We'll make forts.
You know what? At some point, I don't know when. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I don't know if it'll be next year. But we got to, I want to do like another commentary or something. Like, we'll get us all together in the same room and do some Patreon shows.
October, right? Fucking October.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. See where things are at. That would be nice.
It would be nice.
But yeah, there you go. All right, I just thought that might be fun to kind of close things out. I guess see MZ in all his glory in that fucking half shirt.
Now, what people don't understand is that we went to dinner after that.
Oh yeah,
and he wore
Chili's.
Chili's, yeah. It was like right before Chili's closed. I think it became Hooters.
Hooters.
Not too long after that. Yeah, MZ could have got a job there.
Yeah.
I think MZ walked in and they went, wait a second, we can make some money on this.
Oh, we should open a Hooters.
Yeah, put the peppers in the back. Let's bring on the titties.
He does have those TSLs.
No, TSL. No, thusly dubbed TSL.
Just remember that, TSLs.
That's better because it's more, your area of interest.
Better believe it. Better believe it.
All right.
Creepy glasses. That'd be good.
Raven Shadow, nice work, man. Nice work. Pat yourself on the back.
Yes.
All right, pat yourself on the back.
Well done, Raven Shadow. Thank you very much.
Although don't fucking break your back, all right? Like you did good, but you didn't tell Aries.
Listen, I thought Aries would know. I thought we had a mind melt. No, I think the moral of the story is that yes, I was very instrumental to MZ's celebration, but I think what's even more important is that Aries realizes that we need to build upon our previous foundation. So I think we can all work together. I think you can do your part, and I'll work with you on that.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to put some of this blame on me?
Yes,
I'm not. No,
he is.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying I recognize.
He is. He's not trying to.
You are. You're not helping the situation at all.
But I think
if you're trying to de-escalate anything, you're failing.
Well, I think what we can escalate is our growth from here. Is what I think we can agree on.
Wow.
I'm gonna send you a message tomorrow morning.
You gotta tell him. Oh, we're gonna do a roast of MZ.
So you're going to, rather than publicly try to make this better, you're going to privately send me a message.
I love you. I talk about you all the time to Marion.
He's gonna say, Aries, send me a message tomorrow. That's what he's gonna do.
No, I will send you. I'll say, how are you this morning, and I will send you a smiley face.
Are you gonna do it before he goes to work? That would really make his day.
I will around 6 a.m.
Raven Chat, how about Uncrustable o'clock? 3:30 a.m. What is it? 5:30?
Yeah.
When do you have your Uncrustable?
Yeah, around the 4:30 wake up time.
All right, so you got to put it out on your nightstand around 12:30, so it's defrosted at the right time, right?
Yep. America, I love Aries.
Raven Shadow, this episode's not about you, okay?
I know it sucks, but
Raven Shadows. No, I know why you did this, so that when you turn 50, you can get the same treatment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not part of the fucking plan, but yeah, I'll send you the friends list. No,
you know what we'll do? When he turns 50, I'll be in charge of organizing his episode.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of that.
We'll see how that goes. Let's see if I remember to make some calls.
Yeah.
All right, MZ. What do you think of all this, man?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Raven Shadow did a great job, except for notifying Aries.
Thank you for recognizing that, MZ.
The one black mark on this otherwise wonderful night.
And to be fair, he actually had even more ideas. And he was like dropping some. He's like, "Oh well, let's play this sample and let's play this clip." I'm like, "Dude, I don't have time. I'm sorry." So he did.
I'll have you do this and you do that and you do this. Yeah.
He did want to do more.
I said that. I'm just doing Bombaleo. Hey, if I can do this.
And if we had more time, it would have been nice. But it is what it is. Creepy Girl says Miami Connection is on Tubi.
There you go. Watch it. You'll thank us in the morning.
She'll thank you in the morning. All right. Of
course.
That's it. That's it. The roast of MZ has come to an end. This is only going to happen once, MZ, because we are definitely not going to be doing the show, or you won't be alive when you turn 60. So both of those things are not going to happen. So enjoy while you can.
Well, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. Thank you very much.
And we heard some awesome people, some people from that outside of the podcast, some people you met through the podcast, and just some old friends. So I think it was a good mix, and it was awesome hearing from a lot of these people. So yeah, we appreciate everyone who reached out and took the time to leave a message or a little story or an anecdote or a roast. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. So MZ, happy 50th, my friend. Why don't you take us out of here?
Thank you. All right. Arrivederci, douchebags.
Aries.
Fuck Michael Raven Shadow. Goodbye.
Whoa. Dem's fighting words.
All right.
Raven
You know what I
Shadow,
mean?
go ahead. You gonna
Wolfie.
rebut?
Yeah, I'm gonna rebut. Monster Zero, I've had enough of you. I'm too much of you fucking shit right now. But no, happy birthday, brother. I love you. And Aries, I love you so much. You know that. Listen, Johnny, MZ, Earmuffs, you're my favorite Aries. Okay, you know that.
I heard you.
Earmuffs, Johnny.
I control your computer over there. Just remember that, okay?
All right, Aries, I'm gonna text you when we're done. And it's just I love you, but you could be you. All right, we'll take it offline. I love you, you know that. And happy birthday, MZ. Happy birthday, Wolfie.
Thank you.
December 27th, your boy Raven Shadow's coming up. Just saying. But live fast, love hard, survive with Scott. Thank you, everybody.
All right. So, yeah, big thanks to everyone who sent in voice messages. We got so many of them, and we got some great ones. So thank you guys for taking the time. That was a lot of fun, and it, give MZ a little something for his 50th. So we appreciate that. We appreciate everyone who tuned in live. We had a nice crowd tonight. And, obviously the Patreon supporters, we love you guys the most. Thank you so much for helping support the show and keep things going so we can do things like this. If you guys want to help contribute, obviously patreon.com/trickortreatradio, give it a look. And also for everyone who's listened to the podcast, we did have some video content. We had Butt Pug was a video, and then at the end we played the Miami Connection spoof that we did. That was also a video. So if you guys are curious, you can go check it out on trickortreatradio.com. Just click on episode 464. I embed the video in there. Or you can just go to our YouTube and search for Trick or Treat Radio and look for episode 464. And if you haven't already, subscribe to us. While we do tout the website where we stream the site and have the chat room, that's the best place to watch live. If you're watching after the fact, you can always watch it from YouTube. I know a lot of people have YouTube on their smart TVs, on their devices, whatever. You can always watch it on your devices later. You don't have to go to our website. So, I don't really talk too much about YouTube, but go ahead and subscribe. It's youtube.com/trickortreatradio, and you can subscribe to our channel and get notified when we go live, corny. All right, so that's going to do it. We appreciate all you guys. Everyone listening to the podcast, thank you for tuning in. And if anyone has anything that they wanted to, any stories about MZ, this can spill into next week. If anyone didn't know we were doing this because Raven Shadow didn't message you or or whatever, if you guys want to send in a message for MZ, you can do so next week. Podcast@trickortreatradio.com. But yeah, that's going to do it. So next week, as I mentioned, we are going to be talking about the film Censor, Censor, Censor. It's going to be available on VOD starting on the 18th of June. So give that a look. And that is going to do it. So, MZ, happy birthday, buddy. And that's
Thank
it.
you.
We'll see you guys next week.
Happy birthday.